Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Hey, they just hit 100 subs, it's time they get some out. Hey, yeah, just two brothers, yeah, y'all. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, y'all. Press it in chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, y'all. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, y'all. Let's see what they say tonight, yeah. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah, Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah, Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show.
Do not adjust your sets. We really are live at 7:53 Pacific Standard Time on this Hump Day edition.
That's what happens when you have an off day.
Yeah, that does happen. But welcome. Open forum number 314. And let's get into it. Mizzle tried to tell y'all that he was not going anywhere, and thus his due diligence has been rewarded as Max Crosby got a nice raise from the Raiders to stay in Henderson for a very long time. Oos, what's happening, Oos?
And sorry, Oos, you couldn't trade for Max. Like I've been telling y'all, he wasn't going nowhere, as my brother just said.
But Joey Bosa is available. And no, I don't want him in Santa Clara. No, stay away.
Oh, he's coming. Don't worry about it.
Don't you do that. Damn you. Don't do it.
Hey, remember, and you know what? It's not because of you. It's not because of you. But remember when JP was trying to put that bad on me about Deion Sanders, Shador, and then losing Max, you know, says, damn all that.
But yes, Max Crosby, a 3-year, $106 million, which 91.5 of that is guaranteed, which now makes him the highest non-paid quarterback in NFL history.
Well, until Garrett gets his deal.
Yeah. Viking!
Oh, the Viking! Hey! What's up?
He's not at the beach for once. How you doing, buddy? Miss it.
No, he was in his inn. He was in Asgard. He was in Asgard on that beach.
All right.
That was, great photos and videos, Scotty. Loved it. Loved seeing all those things you're out there doing, man.
But did you go to Legoland like I told you to? Since you didn't want to go see Shamu, did you go to Legoland? Actually, you should take your boy to Legoland. That's pretty good. But no, good to see you, Scotty. Miss you, buddy.
It says Joey is coming to hug Nikki for
Oos. You can take that and shove it. Okay? I don't need two Bosas over pursuing and giving Kyler Murray open lanes to run up the middle. No, I don't need that. No.
Well, and then honestly, no jokes aside, you don't want to hurt your front because they're not the healthiest of players.
Well, Nick is more healthy than Joey.
100%.
Joey, you're lucky if you get.
He does be missing at the wrong time for you guys, though.
Joey is lucky if you get 7 games out of him. Yeah, I said 7. But yes, actually, before we went off the air on the other side of the ball, the Chargers, as expected, have cut Joey Bosa.
Which means that nobody wanted to trade for him because they were trying to trade him before they cut him. So,
and that also just means that I'm pretty sure Khalil Mack will get a nice payday to stay in Inglewood.
You know, I didn't think about that, bro. Good analogy on that one.
Yeah. DK Metcalf asking for a trade, and
he'll be a Raider.
Well, that will make us even more happy.
You put him, Jacoby Myers, and Brock Bowers. Just get the right quarterback. That's all I got to do.
The Kings lead the Nuggets after 3 quarters in Denver. What?
Fuck the bean. But what's rumors that's been going on is that a team has offered the Seahawks a 3rd round pick. Guess who has 2 3rd round picks and could be just get fine with just getting rid of one?
Well, here's the thing. And that's taken out the way from Tom Telesco, but I just think this is where Spytek again. Spytek had a very key hand in drafting a lot of the talent that Tampa Bay has, and most of those players that Spytek
Bucky!
helped draft are still there.
Yep.
Which, yes, he helped discover Bucky Irving in the 4th round. So, come on now.
Well,
But yeah,
Levante David, right?
Yeah, Levante David, Vita Vea, Chris Godwin.
I'll say this: if
you
we
can name
miss
some of
out
these
on
players
DK Metcalf, I can see Godwin pretty much trying to get his way over to Vegas as well. Sorry, Oos, I don't mean to be shopping with your team, but we took one of your front office people, so you know what that means. Comfortability. He's going to want to bring the players that he's drafted, for free agency, RBI trade, or he's going to draft his own.
Now I
players.
see why. Now I see why the Raiders signed Alex Kappa. He's a former Buccaneer.
There it is. He was on the Super Bowl team with Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
There's familiarity there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you're going to see a lot of that.
So yeah, so Spytek was on the staff when they drafted him in the 3rd round in 2018. So there you go.
Yes.
So makes all the sense. Makes all the sense. In addition to that,
honey,
hey,
no. There's nothing that's 100%. Hopefully, he can bring that championship, feel over to Vegas. Yes, 100%. But he was a good compliment to Mike Evans, though.
Yes,
that was a good 1-2 punch.
That was a great combination for many years, but
which you would want in any organization.
But
he is a good one, though. He would be a good one.
But they have a guy in McMillan who played very well in Godwin's absence.
Yes,
and he might be building up to be the guy to take over once Mike Evans hangs up the jersey and gets his gold jacket in the can, because Mike Evans will be in Canton when it's all said and done.
And he's going to be a first ballot.
Yeah, without question.
First ballot. If he's not a first ballot, then it's a travesty.
What? Don't get us started on Hall
of Fame.
Oh,
yeah, I'm about to say.
This might turn into a 5-hour show. We talk about people on the Hall of Fame. But the defending champions, the Eagles, as expected, gave Zach Braun a nice payday. He only signed on a 1-year deal, but now the Eagles will keep him around for 3 more years. Deals upwards to $51 million. For the defending champions, of course, the 20-year-old's on a 1-year deal. After playing the first 4 seasons with New Orleans, of course, he's from Wisconsin, was picked in the 2020 draft, and had a breakout year. Was fantastic. Had 2 interceptions in the 4 postseason games, including one in the Super Bowl, to help the Eagles beat the Chiefs and deny the Chiefs a 3-peat. So LeBron will stay in Philadelphia.
Well-deserved payday for him, too.
Cowboys are going to reconstruct Dakota's deal to create
and CDs.
To create $36.6 million in cap space. And according to Jerry Jones...
For what? Jerry ain't going to spend it?
Well, again, to pinpoint what I'm saying, Jerry Jones will not look to void or not look to fill voids in free agency. So here we go again with the Cowboys. Exactly. Jaguars will release a receiver, Christian Kirk. So Christian Kirk will find a new team in 2025. And this makes me happy because I'm tired of seeing him 2 times a year, because he would torch my team for 2 times a year for the last 10 years. But the Seahawks releasing Tyler Lockett. So
you're going to get blessed in both ways. DK going to be gone and Lockett.
Yeah, but I still got to deal with Kenneth Walker III and Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, because Smith and Jigba is no joke.
And that's the reason why Lockett is expendable. Now, I didn't see anything about them wanting to get rid of DK Metcalf. I think he just wants to change the scenery. Yeah. But I think him and Jackson and Jigba would have been a good 1-2 punch, i.e. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. But when you want to go somewhere, you're fed up with he probably doesn't see like what the way the organization is going. So pretty much the same way to how Devontae Adams got himself out of Green Bay. I won't say Vegas because he sabotaged his way out of Vegas.
Bengals defensive end Sam Hubbard calling it a career after 7 seasons, spent all
29?
7 years.
29 years old, right?
Playing 29, playing all his 7 years in Cincinnati, being a 4-year captain. helped the Bengals get to Super Bowl 56, and helping the Bengals. I mean that's pretty awesome. Man, grew up in Cincinnati, grew up a Bengals fan, went to Ohio State, got to play for his hometown team. I mean, you couldn't write a better story for him off of that. So kudos to Sam Hubbard, who was a very solid player for the Bengals all 7 years, announcing his retirement. And I mean, that's very young to go at 29, but you're going with your on top and going out still with your limbs intact. That's a good thing. Um, the Chicago Bears training for
Are
All-Pro
making
guy Joe
moves.
Thuney. Going to Chicago for
Are
a fourth
making
round pick.
moves.
So that is very, very interesting to see that. Again, as we talked about, the Vikings open up to re-signing Sam Darnold after not giving the franchise tag. So we'll see what about that. Also, we talked about Osa Digizua signing a 4-year deal of $80 million. Of course, $58 million of that is guaranteed. We also talked about that Bradbury released by the Eagles along with Darius Slay. Debo says no hard feelings leaving the Niners going to the Commanders.
There was a lot of hard feelings in that. Don't give me that shit, Debo. Am I lying, brother?
Well, I mean, there's some resentment somewhere. We just don't know where it is at. Also, the Raiders released Gardner Minshew as expected. The Giants have re-signed Casey Carter to a 1-year deal. The Rams released quarterback Trey Tomlinson. Just going into some other stuff. Saints released Jamal Williams. Cowboys re-signed quarterback C.J. Goodwin to a 1-year deal. The Seahawks released Draymond Jones, George Fant, Rayshawn Jenkins, and Roy Robertson Harris. Packers have re-signed Brandon McManus to a 3-year, $15.3 million deal. As we talked about yesterday, the Bears acquiring Jonah Jackson from the Rams for a 6th-round draft pick. Of course, Jackson was part of Ben Johnson's team in Detroit, so some familiarity there.
That's what you're going to see a lot right now. New coaches trying to bring on their familiarity. Just wait to now. We haven't even seen what Jacksonville is going to do, but I can pretty much sure now. Maybe Godwin goes down to Duval. Familiarity there
with Liam Cohen.
It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed that he'll go to Vegas, but he can go down to Duval.
Yeah.
So
Isaiah McDuffie signing re-signing with the Packers 2 years with an $8 million deal. Also mentioned Jason Peters retired a long, outstanding career for the former Eagle and Seahawk. Niners re-signed Ben Barch to 1-year deal. Also talked about Isaiah Polamau re-signing a 2-year deal to stay in Las Vegas. We talked about Alaric Jackson 3-year deal, $57 million to stay in Inglewood. Trey Smith got the Chiefs franchise tag to he'll be in Kansas City. And also Khalil Shakir for the Bills getting a 4-year, $60.2 million extension.
Good for him.
Baby G going to Dallas or Niners. Well, we'll see. I know he doesn't like to talk about this team that wears green and white, but something special happened today in on the parquet floor, as the Celtics did beat the Trailblazers by a final score of 128-118. But it's what happened in that game that made it historic, as I'm trying to get to it. But it was Pritchard and it was Rashard White, as Pritchard had 43 off the bench.
Ooh.
White had 41 to lead the way for the Celtics in victory over the Blazers, 128-118. Brown had 18. I don't think, Jason Tatum did not play. So there you go. So Boston gets win number 44. Portland goes to 20-35 in the year. That's final. Also final in the association right now. Timberwolves beat the Hornets 125-110. Cavaliers officially clinched a playoff spot. They're in the playoffs as they get win number 52. They beat the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers beat the Heat for their 12th straight win. 112 to 107. As already just mentioned, they have officially clinched the playoff spot in the Eastern Conference, now putting up their record to 52-10 in a dream of a season on the shores of Lake Erie in Cleveland. Wizards beat the Jazz 125 to 122 as Keyshawn George led the way with 23 for the Wizards, and Johnny Juzang had 27 for the Jazz. As the Super Bowl happens between those two, Bucks continue to roll. They beat the Mavericks as Giannis Antetokounmpo joins the 20,000 point club as he scored 32.
Damn, he got there pretty quick.
Yes, he did. As he gets to 20,000, Dame had 34. Kevin Porter Jr. had a triple double as the Bucks beat the slumping and hurting Dallas Mavericks 137-107. Bucks now 36-25 in the year. Mavericks now at 32-31. Scores right now after one in Inglewood. Clippers and Pistons, which that you can watch that on FanDuel Sports Prime, I believe.
Go
Pistons
OKC.
up by 6, 32-26 after one. On ESPN, Thunder up by 6 over the Grizzlies, 63-37.
Go
That's about
OKC.
9.5 to go in the third and in the fourth. Almost halfway through, Kings holding on to a 98-96 lead over the Denver Nuggets.
Team.
To which I'll watch something, so we'll just.
Yeah, I got the Grizzlies. I got the Grizzlies and Thunder on my screen right now.
Right now, I'll turn to the Pistons and the Clippers, but while they're on commercial, I'll go watch the Beam and the Queens in altitude. They're on commercial, so I'm not going to watch anything right now. All right.
Well, go to ESPN then.
Oh, I could watch.
I know I'm on ESPN, but you
Santa
know.
Cruz Warriors in the G League.
And by the way, if you're just now joining us for the first time, we do have a .com.
We do have a website. Yes, we do have a Mizzle and Dub website.
There's a .com,
and now, you can get merchandise,
which I'll be switching to that there in a second. But like I told you guys, 2025, the Mizzle and Dub show, we're going to take off on bigger and better things, and we're kicking it off right now with launching our .com, which also launching a merch shop, which you guys can. Well, this is the exclusive shirt. This won't be on the merch shop, but the shirt, we have a ton of things up there. From
and
hoodies.
Working on more stuff.
Oh, yes. We got phone cases. We got hoodies, T-shirts. We have women crop top shirts. We got a drawstring backpack. I'm working on making slides for us right now. Also,
you were waiting for him.
There it is.
He's returned.
Here we go, Andrew.
He's returned.
Here we go. And you come on a night that the Warriors have won. Go figure about that. Let's not good news that the Timberwolves won tonight. Well, right now we're hoping for the Thunder to hold off and beat the Grizzlies. So things are going in the right directions.
We told you, be patient. Told you. Just stay the course.
Andrew, we've been telling you that this team was going to bear whatever happened with the trade deadline. And here we are. And yes, Corporal, I'm ready. Just go ahead and put the other question in the chat, and I'll answer it when it's in there. But yes, let me finish on what we were talking about with the merch store, which you guys can go there when you go to Mizzle.com. MizzleandDubShow.com. But also the super dope beat maker, the producer of this show, he has his merch in the store as well. He's working on an album, and the shirt, hoodies, and beanies is his album cover. So support. All proceeds that goes if you purchase anything from him will go directly to him. So yes, and I'll get that. I'll get it up there soon. Let's see, what does Andrew has to say? Hey, let's talk about Alabama's men's basketball team gotten embarrassed tonight against the Florida Gators on senior night. Well, didn't they lose? Who was the number one team that lost the other day?
I know Auburn has lost.
It was Auburn that was number one, right?
Yeah, but they
lost last night.
But right now on ESPN2, number 4 Tennessee is on upset alert as Ole Miss is clinging to a 74-72 lead with about 90 seconds to go here in the second half. So, which
I'm
of course that
confused.
makes Oos happy.
I'm confused on what Corp was talking about. The show is open for everybody. I was just saying if you're new to watching this.
I think what he's trying to say is he allowed to watch the? You can go to our Corporal. You can go to our YouTube channel and you can watch any of our episodes that's up there right now. You can watch any of them.
Yeah, they're up there.
All right, so
They
it's
are up there.
54. It's 54.6 seconds left to go, and Ole Miss is holding on to a 74-72 lead. Like I said, number 4 team in the nation, Tennessee, is on upset alert. But
you know what, Corporal? I upgraded my Wi-Fi too. I went with what is it they're doing now? What is the new thing they're doing with the Wi-Fi? The faster, whatever these new internet services are going up with. I got the new faster service, so everything works good. Oh, see.
Well, I don't think Alabama's on the bubble because I mean, even with their loss, Alabama's 23-7. So I'm pretty sure.
Attorney.
Yeah,
they
will get an at-large bid. And plus, Florida's no slouch. I mean, Florida's ranked number 5 in the country for a reason because they're that damn good. They're 26-4. So I mean, I don't think it's shocking. Greatest DJ in the world, DJ Matt 6. Thank you, sir, for chiming in.
Indie vibes. Hey, everybody.
Monday nights. Well, you know,
on Jaffo's TV.
Why we just have it? Let's just.
There it is. Let's
yeah.
Indie vibes.
Indie vibes every new music, Sunday.
Local music, given from where we're from. DJ Mastix got it. He's gonna work on something with the super dope beat maker, my son. I cannot wait for that to happen. That is going to be a great project. So thank you for chiming in, Mastix. We appreciate you.
Chance to tie the game. They just hit a 3-pointer and he was fouled. A chance for a 4-point play. Which, by the way, that game is on ESPN too.
Oh. Let's see.
Oh wow. Unbelievable.
Not only is GP2 coming back tomorrow, Andrew, but Saturday we get Kaminga back. And so that means the squad will be at full force. So
strength in numbers, it's real.
And there it is. There it is.
So we got 40 seconds left. 76-75 in favor of Ole Miss. That's pending the free throw.
Oh, you're on college now?
I'm watching the last of Ole Miss and Tennessee as Dre Davis has just fouled out for Ole Miss, and Milicic will have a chance to tie the game.
Says, yeah, the Warriors got a few tough games at home. Hopefully they can get some revenge on the Nuggets coming up. Now let's see how the Warriors match up with the Nuggets with Jimmy there. You know, but what I want to comment, since we're on the Warriors right now, is something that I noticed in the fourth quarter. Stephen Curry sat on the bench a lot longer than he normally does because the Warriors were gaining a lead
and keeping it
and keeping it while he was on the bench. That's what we call the Jimmy Butler factor, everybody. Okay, and we're not even in the playoffs to even get playoff Jimmy. So when and if the Warriors get into the playoffs, you activate playoff Jimmy. We already know what Curry can do in the playoffs. We already know what Draymond can do in the playoffs. We know some of the youngsters on the squad already has had playoff experience, and some of them had finals experience. So this team is on the, like we told you, Andrew, relax. Still plenty of basketball left for this team to play good basketball. As Oos chimes in, exactly, Mizzle, that Jimmy Buckets effect is fire. Yes, it is, because he culture is real. You seen what he did in the bubble with the Heat. He literally put that team on his back and got them into the championship. Just look at the picture. Just look at the picture of Jimmy over there resting that lets you know that he was really putting his all into that. So you mix that in with a squad that's already been there, that's our winners, and you can see Jimmy is rubbing off on the Warriors. You can clearly see it. As Andrew chimes in, I'm not gonna lie, the defensive Warriors had made me mad the last few games. Yeah, well, because you're still implementing a lot of things, especially when it comes with Jimmy. But they'll get okay. But one thing you got to understand is Jimmy Butler plays defense. And when Curry's resting, so that means now you can have Draymond and Jimmy on the floor, both who plays defense, both who can bring the ball up court. I mean, just wait till Kuminga comes back. And then we're really going to see how this team is going to even go any higher. What is that? 9-2 since the trade.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
10 wins last 12 games.
Two of the hottest teams in the league right now after making trades, or unfortunately, is that damn team in LA that calls themselves the Lakers, and the Bays team. So the Warriors really could use Jonathan Kuminga against the Sixers.
They could have,
but I think that the Sixers still win that game regardless, if he was there or not. I mean, no Embiid and then stuff like that. Well, Embiid ain't been shit this whole year. So anyway, but all I'm just saying is, I just think that the Sixers are going to win that game regardless of who we're playing.
Well, Quentin Post has been fantastic.
If that's who you're talking about, Oos, yes, indeedy.
He has been
Quentin,
really
and I've been saying about Post, he's good, and even that Santos kid is good.
Guy Santos has been fantastic.
Fantastic. Hopefully the Warriors can play that guard that signed to the two-way contract that is 6'6" soon. And he has handles.
Is he talking about Kevin Knox the second? Former New York Knick, former Kentucky Wildcat, drafted by the Knicks.
I think that's what
a few years back.
About. And yes, Oos Post. Yes. That kid is special.
He has been outstanding, for real.
And there, ladies and gentlemen, right now on the ticker, if you want to reach out to the merch shop instead of going through our .com, there is the information there. He says, no, I'm talking about the point guard they signed to the two. Is it the guy with the dreads? Oh, no, the foreign player. I think the only reason why he ain't played yet is because he had a visa issue.
I gotta see who's he talking about.
If I'm thinking he's talking about the foreign player that they got, I cannot think of his name, and I won't even attempt to try to.
Taron Armstrong?
I don't think that's a foreign player that he's talking about.
Well, he said 6'6".
Oh, that could be it.
He's 6'6".
See, even Oos is chiming in. The foreign, I mad skills.
Who is the foreign?
I just can't think of it. I can't. Damn it! And it's gonna bug me too. Until you figure it out, or someone figures it out.
Well, I'm looking at the.
I know you're on the grind right now, trying to figure it out. So am I. Says, I do know that Alabama's football team has a better record against Florida Gators football team. So in the same way, Alabama actually kind of owners of that's true. Oos, yeah, Knox is dope too. Knox is dope. Okay, so it could be he said something Armstrong is his name.
I just said Taron Armstrong. Taran.
Okay, yeah, I think that's it. That might be it. What's good, Prodigy? How's everything going with the fam? Hope you're doing good, cousin.
Yes. Taron Armstrong, Taran, went to CA Baptist as his college. He's 6'6", weighs 190, is 23 years old.
Is he number 99?
No, number 99 is Yuri Collins. He's from St. Louis.
Okay, there we go. Yes. He said he's not retired, but there's nobody signing him and looking at it. What's crazy is How do you not sign a player of Renfro's caliber who had 108 catches the year before McDaniels came in and screwed his career? Josh McDaniels is a cancer as a head coach. Yes, I said it. Because how do you feel about extending Max Crosby? Let's see. Oh, yep, that's his name of the foreigner. Laughing out loud, I've been calling his ass the foreigner.
Which also, by the way, great movie with Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan.
Oh, matter of fact, I might be putting that on later because it's in my. Because it's in my queue. You know, because I have the Fire Stick, so they show you movies like New for You or Continue to Watch, stuff like that. And the foreigner popped up, and I looked at it like, oh, I'm like, damn, that is a good movie. So I mean, I'm impressed with anything Jackie Chan does.
3 seconds left. Ole Miss is up 78-76. No,
Andrew, he will be signing with the Niners. Stay tuned for that.
I said you better stop it. God damn it! No, don't want him. No.
That's the way I can get my brother going.
No, see, well,
they're not gonna do that.
He's trying to get this out of me. That's what he wants.
You damn right, I'm trying to get that.
That's what he wants.
Because they're not gonna do that. Right now, they're worrying about trying to focus on signing their own. Max is number one. Don't expect Malcolm Kuntz to probably get a contract extension. I hope they re-sign Nate Hobbs, Trayvon Merrick. I really want this core to come back with a few pieces added. So Myles Garrett will not come to the Raiders because right now they're not in contention. He wants to go to a winner.
Old Miss holds on to beat number 4 Tennessee.
But extended Max is only good if we really do. Exactly. Well, that's the reason why Max signed, because he sees that they're going to do moves to try to do something positive. So something can happen. I need my Andrew, I think DK Metcalf will end up in Vegas because we will give up that 3rd round pick that we got for Devontae Adams, trading that whole contract to the Jets. But that would be a good move for the Patriots to get a number 1 to go along with who was their quarterback?
Second win against the AP top 5.
Why can I not think of the Patriots quarterback right now?
Which quarterback are you talking about?
The Patriots.
Oh, Joe Milton III?
No, their starting quarterback.
Oh, Drake May.
Drake May. There we go. That would be a good pair to
EJ,
go with Drake May.
EJ, don't you dare.
What?
No, because of the Patriots quarterback named Drake May. That's what I'm saying. EJ, don't you dare.
You already know that he got a big grin on his face right now, being a little damn kid. Garrett is a Buccaneer.
I'll say this: you put Miles Garrett with Vita Vea, that's going to be crucial. That's. Oof.
I wouldn't. You know what? That would be dangerous.
That would be very dangerous and nasty.
You got the middle, and you got the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Pick your poison. Who you gonna try? That's what I kind of felt when we got Christian Wilkins. Who you gonna double? Okay, of course you're gonna double team Max, but guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna have Malcolm Kuntz over there at the time before Malcolm Kuntz got hurt. He was starting to establish himself, and that was wonderful. That was just wonderful to see how that's gonna do.
So TKO.
What a deal.
So Dana White and Nick Khan are teaming up with the Saudi General Entertainment Authority to set up a new boxing promotion funded by Dana White and Nick Khan.
They're with the Turkish.
Yeah.
And their first event is going to be in September. Boxing-wise.
Have a good night, Corporal. Thanks for chiming in as always, sir.
Oh, we gotta. Here's a treat for all Mizzle and Dove fans. I want to love you like I
they have
lose.
stormed the court in Oxford, Mississippi.
Like I'm saying goodbye. Thanks, Corporal. Have a good night, brother.
They have stormed the court in Oxford, Mississippi.
As Oos chimed in,
miss.
DK is definitely going to the Raiders. Coach is there too. It's gonna be a scene to see. I just need to know who the quarterback's gonna be. Just need the quarterback.
Well, we do know it will not be Gardner Minshew. That we do know.
Yeah. Yep. Good riddance. Well, I wouldn't say good riddance because I thought he was gonna be. Wow, I forgot I had a piece. Too smart. But I thought we were gonna get the Colts version of him, and we didn't get it. So he got to go. Go somewhere where it's we need to. And I hear Max is trying to recruit Aaron Rodgers. I'd rather take Fields, Oos. I'll take Fields. But I think the way this franchise is going, they're in a win now mode. So they're going to want a more veteran style quarterback. And I think they're going to draft a youngster to replace whoever the vet they sign. So I can see a Russ or Aaron Rodgers. As I texted my brother earlier, I said I can see the Raiders signing Rodgers and drafting a quarterback. And all his reply was yikes.
Well,
so
looks like there will be no beam lit. Denver's up by 4 with 20 seconds to go. 114-110 in Denver.
F that beam. Hear me out. Dak to the Raiders. Fuck no. That's how I feel about that.
Jamal Murray at the line hitting the first of 2 free throws. You know what, folks?
That'll probably make my wife happy because she's a damn Cowboy fan. And you can go ahead and put all that passion up there. Fuck Dakota. No. No. Damn it, no. So that's like okay, you want to hear something else like a no? Hey, Dub. You want Joey Bosa?
Fuck no.
It's... Exactly, Oos. Fuck that balance beam I just drank.
116-110 the final score. Denver beats the Kings in Denver.
Let's go. Fuck that beam. You know what? If I was at work, they probably would have lit that bastard if they won, and I could see it all the way from my my job. So, no. And OKC is doing their job right now. The more teams lose in front of the Warriors and the Warriors win, that means they move up.
All right.
So that's good right there.
Oh, finally.
Oh.
So, not that anybody cares, but I'm just going to say anyway. But AEW starting this Sunday with their pay-per-view of Revolution, you can now get AEW pay-per-views on Prime Video.
I got a Fire Stick.
Yeah, you can watch it. You can watch anything, but I mean, for people like me,
I can watch anything. I'm telling you, bro, get on it.
Oos, you can go take that and go shove it in the bay right now. Okay? They can have dinner all they want to. Stay away from Gene's Stadium at Grand America. I don't need it. I don't want it.
Well, get ready to embrace it.
You know, I ain't got to embrace nothing. Because first day in training camp, I'm going to pop my hamstring. I'm out for the season. Tell me where the lie is.
I needed to laugh. There it is. Give him the passion, brother. Okay. Let him know.
That's too much Ohio State Buckeyes on one team. No, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Scarlet. That's enough. Ohio State Scarlet and Gray.
It's red. It's red.
Only Scarlet and Gray I like is the UNLV running Rebels, not Ohio State.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna pause the show for a second because we got a special guest walking up in here. We got a special guest walking up in here right now. I'm not wearing it.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
So we're gonna pause it for a second to let the
Oos, you better stop it.
The super dope beat maker talk about his upcoming album right now. The floor is yours for a second, brother.
Oos, I don't like you right now. But yes, go ahead, young man. Go ahead and
you're gonna grill me?
Don't grill me. Don't grill
I
me.
ain't gonna grill you. Just go ahead and promote your music. I'll even mute my microphone. Go ahead, son.
Don't mute your microphone. 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay. I got a 10-track album that I'm gonna. I'll go drop. That I'm gonna drop on the 12th, and it's gonna be all plats. So it's gonna be everywhere, like Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube, everywhere. Why are you looking away?
He's watching TV too.
Yeah.
We're live. So we gotta report everything live.
Yep.
So how many tracks are you gonna have?
12.
12 tracks, okay.
I mean, no, 10. 10 on the 12th. And I'm dropping on the 12th.
This month.
This month. And it's gonna have a couple tracks. My friend who was supposed to be on it, he's in the psych ward right now, so he can't really even get to it. So I have a tribute song for him on there. So
nice.
So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, you want to explain to him about the merch that you got on our website as well?
Yeah, I got the merch of the album cover on the Mizzle and Dub Show website. You guys go to that on the bottom, Mizzle and Dub Show, myshopify.com. I'm promoting it on my IG right now, and I got the shirt in my thing. I'm gonna post pictures with it tomorrow and with beats for tomorrow too. So
all right.
Yeah.
Dub, post his where you can find him real quick while he's here.
Well,
Thank you.
he's got a
We
whole
can
lot of
look that up.
outlets, but ladies and gentlemen, you want to collab? There you go. So you have no excuse not to write this down and not collab with the young man. Like I said, he'll drop you beats as he is, promoting himself with his own
Wait.
moniker.
You got a question right here from
Hold on, let me take down the.
He's on SoundCloud for sure, Oos.
I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, and SoundCloud.
Oh, so you're on all of them?
Yeah, 17 KD, and that's where it's gonna come out.
All right.
On all three.
In other words, you got no excuses. The information has been given.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 17 KD. He has to go get school stuff out the way, but we just want to bring him on for a little bit. Appreciate you, son. See. All right. That's our producer. But yeah, that's our producer. And you hear him on, you can hear him on all the platforms. Talking Ish, the All Pro Jaffos, Mizzle and Dub Show. I mean that he's done for A7FL. The kid's legit.
Yeah.
So make sure you get out there and support him. Get him, Rose. Get him.
It has become the comedy hour, folks.
Get him, Oos.
Surreal.
Can you believe, Dub? 17 and he'll be 17 this year and graduating next year.
I don't want to hear this. Okay, I'm not ready to accept the fact that my niece is going to be 25. No. Okay, she's turned 25. I got another niece that just turned 21 yesterday. No. I'm not ready for this. No. Like
that means we're just getting old, brother. We're getting old.
Well, that may be true, but we don't crack. That's for dang sure.
Well, do we look like we're 42?
Not at all.
Because I guarantee you this right now. I cut all this facial hair off and I look like I'm in my damn 20s. I promise you. The only reason I got the facial hair because there's somebody that says I should have it for his big day. So I'm trying to get accustomed to having facial hair.
Okay.
Not the greatest.
Let's be specific. Mizzle doesn't like beards. He's okay with the goatee. He just doesn't like beards.
But I'm also trying out the new product for my family, and I love it. So that means
which, by the way,
oh man,
if you like beard wash,
Johnny Walker Blue Label,
all that stuff,
yes,
this is where you go. This is where you go.
I need cousin to send me a logo.
Yes.
I'm gonna work on that.
But there you go.
That's family. You see the last name? Mason.
And then here's the website. There you go.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Every time that I feel that my face is getting itchy, I go use the family stuff, and I'm good. It leaves your beard smelling amazing.
Now we just need some beard butter. That's all. Only thing we're missing is the beard butter. It's the only thing missing.
I'm pretty sure they're working on that too.
I don't doubt it. I don't.
But I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out to them and see if we can get a logo, a picture logo. Matter of fact, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out.
I damn sure need that. I need to buy a couple tanks, 4 RPGs, and a nuke button. Oh. Well, now see,
hey, Oos, if you need me to.
Okay. Now, Oos, this is what I expect with you. I expect the Den of Thieves 1 scene and all y'all in the garage. That's the kind of
all the Ooses in there. Can you imagine all the Oos? And wait, let's not forget, he can get the fam.
Mm-hmm.
Make it real.
All the other uncles. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a lot. There'll be a lot of Ooses up in there, man.
Mm-hmm. Be like, look here.
Look, definitely look here.
But yeah, I you know what? I'm still shocked. Just social media is a trip,
isn't it?
Because I mean, they is really crying over this Cena heel turn. Like, it is ridiculous.
Grown men.
I'm just like, is it really that serious? Like, are you really in that much pain? Does it hurt? Does it hurt so bad? But I guess it does. I don't know. But no, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us here on this open forum. Yeah, exactly. Crying, talking about why.
Grown ass man crying.
I can understand the kids.
Look. We are old enough to know that it's a fucking story. This is why we and my brother call it our male soap opera.
Yeah. Okay,
you know, the ladies have. I would say, ladies and gentlemen, do watch General Hospital, All My Children, The Young and the Restless, Days of Our Lives. That's their soap opera. Well, guess what? For me and my brother and Oos, WWF is our soap opera. You guys get that daily. We get it weekly. So let us be. But crying over John Cena turning heel when you knew that was coming. Come on now. Now I'll tell you this. When and if the Raiders win the Super Bowl, if I'm alive, you damn right I'll be crying. That's a real feeling.
After he runs out the house first.
I don't know if I run out the house. I'll probably be over here jumping up in joy, kicking shit in my own house.
You might jump in the damn pool outside.
Depends on what I'm wearing and what my hair condition is. If my hair is cut, possibly. Hey, who said that's different? Oh man. But again, everybody, thank you guys for chiming in with us and holding it down with us. This is an open forum edition, so this show can go on as long as me and Dub feels until one of us start yawning and be
Oos, like, if you have a minute, I sent you a link in your inbox. So if you want to come on and
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, this show is an open forum. We are accepting all guests on this edition. We only get to do these editions when Mizzle is off on a day and I'm not being a family man. So I did my husband duties earlier, so watch the TV shows, had dinner with the fam. So I'm free.
All the videos, dancing. Come to Death Row.
Oh yeah. And I was over here making merch for everybody that may not like it. They may like it. So yes. Chime in, everybody. We can make this open forum, get everybody on. Fuck it.
For those that have the link. Yes.
But indeed. please subscribe to that young man's page. Get his subs up. I don't care if you don't come on our show on our website to buy our merch, but support him because, like I said, all the proceeds go directly straight to him once you buy something off here.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
This is
That's
why I love us.
Well, I mean, now this is a true story. He was literally 1 year old and a day the last time the Raiders won in Super Bowl 18.
January 22nd, and I was born January 21st.
So he was a year old and a day when that happened.
Yep. Man, wouldn't it have been better if they won it on my birthday? But I get it. My birthday was a Saturday, and the Super Bowl was on a Sunday. But damn it. Loved it, though.
Yeah.
And the Grizzlies are fighting.
What's up?
Is that Madre?
Oh, good. Yes, that is Madre, yes. That
Hello,
is,
Madre.
Hey, how are you?
I'm blessed, Mom.
You're right about that.
Yes,
Keep
ma'am.
holding on.
Yes, ma'am. I love
the
that
only
woman.
person that's the only person that can come on and interrupt this show.
You're damn right. That's right. As you see, I said, I love that woman.
But so Jose Altuve is going to play left field for the Astros. I don't know how this is going to work when he's 5'5".
Well, maybe his shortness can track the ball down. Who knows?
Well, the man can still rake. That's what I do know. The man can
Well,
still. The man
I'm not
can still
talking
hit.
about. Look, I'm not talking about how he swings the bat, Paul.
I know.
But anyway, whatever. Wait, it's Bruce Bochy. Are we going to go against what Bruce Bochy is going to do with
This
this?
is the no. Bruce manages the.
Oh, he's a Rangers.
not the
Is
Astros,
it still Dusty? No, Dusty's with the Giants.
Yeah, no. Who's managing the Astros?
Exactly.
I don't forgot. Anyways, Thunder holding on to a 6-point lead with 9:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Clippers and Pistons are tied at 57 at the half.
Wow.
So the Pistons have come back to tie the game.
Did you send a link to B?
To who?
B.
I did not. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, send B. And JP said once the box initiative is over, he'll chime in, which I think we'll probably still be going because, like I said, I'm not tired. I took a nap by accident.
Those normally are the best kinds of naps. You don't plan to take one. And
hold on, Dub. As I say, wait, I took a nap by accident. If anybody understands what I just did right there. Oh man. And also, next month, the Talking Ish edition of that's also part of the matter of fact, I need to make some Talking Ish merch.
See, who's know what I'm talking about?
You say though, they say, hey, them accidental naps is the greatest.
He know.
Right?
Damn it, he know.
Because I was sitting here watching the program, and my mistake was I did this right here. This was my mistake.
Oh, you lean, yeah. Once you start leaning back, yeah, you're done.
That was my mistake.
Once you lean back and get comfortable, you done.
Yeah.
There's no getting up.
And I just ate a couple of keto versions of pizza that I can have. That was fucking delicious. Oh my goodness.
I have done that many a times. Yes, Lord. Yes, indeed.
I have literally passed out in church. Well, not as an adult, but as a kid or maybe a teenager. It was that when you had a nice, good Saturday night and you know you had to wake up to be at church at 8 o'clock in the morning.
One of those, yes. One of those.
Yeah, my grandfather has hit me. Miss you, granddaddy. Raymond. Huh? Oh, collection plate. Okay.
Put your offering in, boy.
And that's almost about how Granddaddy would say it too. And I miss that, man.
Oh,
Isn't it crazy how your dad is the one that mold you, that's supposed to mold you, but it's kind of like your grandfather is like the one that molds you.
mm-hmm.
Like, don't get me wrong, I got a lot of stuff from my dad, but my grandfather was the one. That man didn't take no mess. As you know, Dub, you met my grandfather.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, okay. This is how I would describe Mr. Cephas. Okay. Now he, like my grandfather, Mr. Hopkins, they's from the South. Most Southern black men, especially growing up in them days,
Yes.
I
love the way
have
you're speaking
big meat hooks that are called hands, which means, to quote Braun Strowman, you can come get these hands.
I didn't want them hands.
And I'm like, I don't want that smoke. No, thank you.
Not at all. Not at all.
Boy,
My grandfather whooped me one time, and that was all I needed.
No, I didn't think getting whooped with a bare hand would hurt until James Hopkins laid me across his lap and used his big Texas meat hook of a right hand and smacked my bottom. And I'm just like, whatever I did not ever do it again. That's what I do know.
Yo, my grandfather punished me and my brother in Mississippi, and I was like, I don't want this ever again. Like, me and my brother were like literally going at it, arguing, yada yada yada. Granddaddy got in the way, shut it down, wop wop wop. I'm gonna play basketball. I got a good old Southern whooping.
Oh.
In the South, literally.
There's a whooping, and then there's that Southern whooping. Folks, there is a difference. Huge difference.
Yep.
You want
Like
to talk about
what I tell people? I got manners from my mom and dad, right? 100%. You got to get that. But I got my doctorate in manners the moment I land in Prentice, Mississippi. The manners went from here to here. Oh yeah, when I stepped foot in Mississippi, manners levels went a different level. So yeah, there's a difference from
yes'm, yes'm.
Brother preach, man. And look, when I got off that plane and spoke to mom and dad, oh yeah, mom was like, oh, like she knew. Oh yeah, you got that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Came back a different person when I came back from Mississippi. My skin was a little darker. I gained some pounds because Aunt T was giving us that good old Southern, bro. I ate everything I wanted. Watermelon on deck, fried chicken on deck, homemade burgers, cakes.
Southern cooking is very different, folks.
Aunt Lou Jean threw down.
And if you never,
when I say that she took care of her brothers and us, whew.
And if you never had that privilege, I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
I've had it. I still get it because mom is Southern. I still get it. Well, I can't eat it now because of my diet, but when I cheat, I do go home to get the food.
Yes, we do know Javon Hargrave's being released. We know this.
Who got released?
No, I'm just saying it's going to happen that Javon Hargrave is going to be a June 1st cut casualty, which we already know.
Oh, you guys are cutting him?
Oh, yeah. It's been a waste of money.
What do you want? Okay, so yeah, let's get back to the sports. Sorry that we dipped off to but wait, it's an open forum, so no apologies.
Yes.
But what do you guys accept for Brandon Ayuk after you just signed him? I mean, you extended him. What? Because he's on. Oh baby!
We're going up north,
ladies and gentlemen.
We're going up north.
We're going to Canada.
Oh, Just don't hit
Living
us with,
room is in the building.
living room.
Brother.
Just don't hit us with no tariffs, okay? That's all we ask.
Brother, how are you?
I'm doing well. I wanted to say thank you very much for thinking of me, Mizzle, and sending me a link. That's awesome. You got an early edition today, eh?
I'm off.
Yeah. So
It's my off
very,
day.
very rare these happen, so we try to take advantage of it.
But what I would like to say is, Prayer Warriors applied for a position that's 5 minutes away from my house. It's Monday through Friday, and I will be off by 5:30. So the Mizzle and Dub show we won't have to do these late nights. We won't be waving. We will be more consistent when I land this position. So if you can put that in your prayers for your boy, please do.
Will do.
You know what I say? What God has.
But living room, what you want to talk about? Cody Rose style.
Well, first of all, you were talking about the manners in Mississippi. You'll come back changed if you ever come to Canada. We got manners over here too.
You know what? Canada is on my bucket list to come, and whenever I get there, I have a few other friends that are in Canada, but you will be one of the many that I will look up to come see when I'm in Canada. I'm coming for sure.
Oh, I got a spare room for you, buddy.
See, I like to hear that.
Yeah, we'll go catch a Pistons game and a Lions game.
Which, by the way, again, the Pistons are tied 57-57 with the Clippers at the half.
They have been playing tremendous basketball.
Yes, they have. And
Tremendous
JB
basketball.
Bickerstaff really should get consideration for Coach of the Year. He really should.
Yes.
Which, by the way, they started the second half, and the Pistons are up by 4, 61-57.
All right, living room, what you got for us today?
Well, in the Chiron here underneath my name, it says Bad Beats Edition. So you ready to hear about a terrible bad beat in my gambling history?
Let's go. Talk to us.
Oh gosh. Okay. This one still hurts. This is like ripping open an open wound. So I had $500 to win in the Bulls and Raptors game that took place about 5 or 6 days ago now, and I have a couple props. These are prop bets. Some of them were unders, some of them were overs, and I tuning in and out of the game because I've got bets on hockey, I've got bets on this, whatever, and I go and I look up my phone. I go, oh man, this is coming in. Like this looks like it's going to be good. So I tune in, I watch it, and I'm watching. I need one guy to hit an over. He hits the over. I'm thinking like, okay, these guys are way not even close to busting as an under. What the two that I had 2 players to go under. Raptors up by 4. Up by 3. They go to the line with I don't know, probably about 25 seconds left, and I'm ready to hedge. I got another bet that I got going. In that it lays up to a prop. It was Zubac. Zubac. I needed Zubac to go over in the game that's coming up, but this one looks good. And when I lay up to a game, I'll always hedge just a little bit. So I was planning on going and taking the under with Zubac, just to hedge my bet a little bit. So I'm sitting there with my finger on the Zubac under, and Raptors go to the line. So I'm like, okay, as soon as he hits one of these points, it's a 4-point game. The Zubac is live now, so his number is going up, down, whatever. So I'm sitting here. I've got 3 TVs on here. I'm got my eyes glued to the TV. I got my eyes glued to the betting app that I'm on, and I see the guy hit. He goes 1 for 2 at the line. So now it's a 4-point game. I'm like, all right, I'm throwing money on Zubac under. So I threw $30 on Zubac under, and I was planning on getting more. It just, it depends, and it's a live line, so potentially, if he doesn't get points, it'll go down, and I could wind up losing both bets, whatever. But the perfect line for Zubac came in. I had him over 28.5 points, assists, and rebounds. And the line comes up, and the line's moving. It stops at under 29.5. So I'm like, this is perfect. If he hits 29, I get the over, I get the under, I win the ticket. Everything's perfect, right? So I slam it for $30. Well, if you don't know what happened, and maybe you do, maybe you don't, but the Bulls come up the court. They do like a 1 or 2 passes, put up a 3, nails it, and 1. Oh. 4 seconds left. Okay, maybe he doesn't hit the free throw. So now I'm sitting here and I'm sweating and I'm shaking and I'm just angry at the world. And sure enough, he hits the free throw. Okay, still 4 seconds left, right? They don't do anything with it. Now it goes to overtime. Of course. Okay, no problem. The one guy I had help me out. Ask my brother here. Kobe White. He had
North Carolina.
5 points, assists, and rebounds. Still left to give in overtime. Before he before if he gets 6, he's gonna bury the ticket. If he gets he's got 5 to give. So I'm okay, no sweat. I also had under and Jacob Podol, and he stayed under throughout the overtime, so that was good. But Kobe White, the same guy who busted the 3 and the N1. When there was 4 seconds left, he had 9 to give. He hits the 3 and the N1. He's still got 5 to give. So that's fine. I'm watching in overtime. Well, you know what happens. Yep. So not only did I lose the ticket, but then I also lost the hedge as Zubac proceeded to do nothing in the first half and then absolutely crush it in the second half and crush me too. I was sitting beside myself just going, why do you even do this to yourself, man? Terrible bad beat. It's just a certain amount of the world is working against me or something. Just it hung with me for a couple days. I was unapproachable for the next 24 hours.
I've been there. I know that feeling.
Yep, and it was
why
after.
I don't gamble. That's why I do not gamble, because it
puts you in a place. There's the very high highs and very low lows.
Because when you win, you're like, yes, let's gamble more. But when you lose, you're like, fuck this shit. So I don't do it. I don't. I only gamble with my brother and our other co-hosts. We have the Talking Ish bet. We pick every football game from week 1 all the way to the end of the season. So whoever wins, you get a bottle of your choice. So this year, whiskey won. I won the year before. Tequila.
Very nice.
So that's about the only gambling that I do. But what I tell people is, if I come to you with a bet, you might not want to make that bet with me, because I tend to win when I do. But I don't like to gamble. Nope. I
understand. Yeah, it's I got the free time. I love sports. I love numbers. I love thinking about numbers, thinking about propositions. It's really fun for me, but that wasn't fun. That was not fun. And in fact, the very next day, I had a bet going for $400, and I needed I needed Connor Scheifele to get a point, Kyle Connor to get a point, and Mark Scheifele to get a point. And boy, those guys, they went to overtime, and boy, those guys teamed up. They must have played 4 minutes of the 5 minutes of overtime. Those guys teamed up for a combination shot. It doesn't matter who gets the goal, who gets the assist, but those guys combined for, I don't know, maybe about 5 shots in overtime. And there was one where the goalie was absolutely undressed, out of the crease. He wasn't even anywhere near the net. And they teamed up together and they put a shot on, and the frickin' defenseman jumps in front of the net and saves it.
Speaking of goals, the great Ovechkin is now 10 away from the great one as he scored his 885th goal tonight.
How many games are left?
And he did
20.
it at the Mecca.
20?
Yes.
And
He
needs
did
how
it
many?
at the Garden.
He needs
So
how many?
He is 10 away from passing the great Wayne
Ooh, with
Gretzky.
20 left. I think he does it.
So do I.
I hate to bring up gambling. Just seems like every single second, every turn of the conversation.
No. Remember, we asked you what you wanted to talk about, so go for it.
I did lay $10 on Ovechkin to break the record before the season started at what was it? 12 to 1, $10 to turn into 120. So I do have some skin in the game to see Ovechkin break that record this season. Hopefully he does it.
Well, you might get that.
10 and 20, baby. 10 and 20. He can do it.
If he keeps it up at this rate, all he has to do is average a goal a game.
Goal every 2 games.
That's right. That's right.
That did give the Capitals the win in overtime over the Rangers 3-2 in Madison Square Garden. Also in overtime, Senators beat the Blackhawks 4-3. Currently in the second period, with about 4 minutes to go, Kings, the Blues in Los Angeles. Kings are up 2-1. In Vancouver, British Columbia, Canucks are up 2-1 over the Ducks. And after 2, the Golden Knights are just giving the Maple Leafs the business, 5-1, end of the second period. Eichel with a goal, Hennepin with a goal, Pearson with a goal, Howden with a goal, Tomas Hertl with a goal, and Matthews the only goal for the Leafs so far after 40 minutes of play on the ice at the Fortress. And if we're counting standings, if you will, what does that mean? No, I want... Thank you. All right. No, give me... I want playoffs, damn it. Give me playoff format, NHL. There we go. Okay, so how does that deal with playoff implications? Well, right now in the East, you have Toronto, Florida, and Tampa Bay, and then you would have Washington, Carolina, and New Jersey, and then the wild cards would be Columbus and Ottawa, with the Rangers right there on the cusp right now. In the West, you got the Jets, Wild, and the Stars. In the Pacific, you got the Knights, Oilers, and the Kings. And then you got the 2 wildcard spots being maintained by Calgary and the Avalanche, with the Canucks right there 2 points behind Calgary for that last wildcard spot in the West. So, that's what that
Well,
is.
Canucks are an absolute dumpster fire, Dub. And I don't know what the heck they're going to do. I think that personally, they've lost the city. They've lost their fans. A long time ago, I was a fan of the Vancouver Canucks, just based on the fact that they would draft so many Windsor Spitfires. That's my city there, and they for example, Ed Jovanovski, if you can remember him, a former Panther.
I do remember, yes, indeed.
Yeah, but there's so many others that it just seems like the franchise just always looked into the Windsor Spitfires for whatever, and even when Jovanovski departed with the Canucks, they continued to draft Spitfires all the time, and I always like to root for those guys that played in our hometown. So I'm a big fan of them. But Canucks suck, and Emmanuel quickly sucks. I hate him. And don't foul. Don't foul when you're up by 4. And that's all I got to say about that. Now, the Dallas Stars, what a franchise, man! Can they just do no wrong? They freaking rock. Well, like I wish I was a Dallas Stars fan because they are doing some great stuff. And you know, look at their management. They're always in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But the unfortunate thing is they play in Dallas where really unfortunately nobody cares about hockey. That's the unfortunate thing.
That is true.
Now, if they were still in Minnesota as the Minnesota North Stars, oh my God,
Ooh.
that fan base will be rabid. Will be just as rabid as all can be.
An advantage of being a team in Dallas, or sorry, in Dallas is that there's big advantages to taxes. Doesn't matter what sport it is. Players want to go play there because uh, they get a break on the taxes.
Oh.
Whoa. I don't think we
Okay.
do this.
So Minnesota, it's hard to get players to Minnesota because, well, it's freezing, and you could say the same thing
Yep.
for Detroit as well. But the difference between that and is the fan base. The fan base are ravenous in Minnesota, in Detroit. They love their sports stars. You are a celebrity if you're a hockey player in those parts. Whereas I think you could walk down the street, two blocks from the arena, and nobody would recognize you as a Dallas Star hockey player.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
That would be wild.
Yeah, so thanks for thinking of me. I just randomly checked my email and I was like, "Oh my gosh, these guys are on early," and they sent me a message. That's awesome. Please do that some more.
Well, we all like to bring on our people that will love to talk sports and that are subscribed to us and that's been hanging out with us. And you're one of the ones that's been commenting frequently, always wanted to come on, and you've been a hit as well as Miss Jody and everybody else. So we just appreciate you, man.
Hey, I had fun talking with you when I was checking out your website. Congratulations on your website and what you guys are doing with your merch and everything.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm not much of a Discord guy. I'm not much of an internet guy in general. But you guys should get a Discord going so we could chat during the day.
I do have a Discord. Well, the Mizzle and Dub show don't have a Discord, but I have a Discord.
I have one, but that was mainly for A7FL stuff. But I do have one.
Yeah, well, I have Discord because one of our no, I don't know why I have a Discord. No, my daughter told me to get Discord. That's why. So yes, I have a Discord because of my daughter. That's why.
It's pretty unique.
I have not really, as I sit here and look through my apps right now, I really haven't dialed into it. So maybe I'll give it a shot. And I may be a little bit behind, but the OKC Thunder have beat the Minnesota Grizzlies 120-103. And that helps out the Warriors because the Warriors are trying to get out that 6 seed more. So good job, OKC.
And right now it is 84-78 Clippers in Inglewood over the Pistons with 3:20 to go in the third. And Cunningham just drilled a 3 to bring them within 3 at 84.
What was that? Your microphone has a travel when you do this.
No, I was saying Cade hit a 3 and it's now a 3-point lead for the Clippers.
Oh, the Clippers. Oh, that's still going?
Yeah, 80-41. Got 2:52 to go in the third period.
And you said that's the they are on.
FanDuel.
I'm trying to
FanDuel.
see if that's in my favorite channels right now, but it's. I mean, I'm not. So nope, gotta find it. All right,
Elimination Chamber.
there we go. Okay, thank you for bringing
I
up.
was there live at the 2018 one.
That's nice, but sir, give us your. What did you think about the Elimination Chamber?
Well, it's the first pay per view that I enjoyed in a while. I'm really I checked out after WrestleMania with the Cody Crybaby thing. I was kind of done with that. Um, I tried to tune in when they switched to Netflix because they brought in all the names, and it didn't do me. It didn't do anything for me.
Didn't
Um,
move you, huh?
this the recently they had changed the head of production, and what I'm finding now is I feel like I'm on a roller coaster when I'm watching it, especially since they've gone to Netflix. The hard cam is not a hard cam anymore; it's moving, and it's messing with the purist in me as somebody who likes television production as well as the soap opera, and and I'm kind of nostalgic for the old way of wrestling, and it just seems like that
So
doesn't
is he.
matter
So is
anymore.
him. Don't feel. So is that one. My co-host slash brother, he is the same. He feels the same way you feel about this industry. I always sit here and tell him like, yes, I understand, but you got to also adapt with the times. And that kind of just it sucks because I love the old school way of wrestling too. It's what they're doing now. Thank goodness for it. I don't know why people are hating on AAA and what he's doing right now, but it's giving me that feeling. I always say this when I was a kid watching it. It's entertaining. The promos are more entertaining now and stuff like that. So when you say what you say, I'm like, that's that one up there. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like the whole idea of telling a story through a 20-minute match, and it not just being a constant spot fest mixed in with live Domino's commercials. Um, so it seems like it's not for me anymore. I'm getting older now, and as far as it goes, since WrestleMania, I've watched more old wrestling from 20 plus years ago than I have current wrestling. I tried to. The Royal Rumble is one of my favorite uh, things that happen during the year events, and I tried my best. I went and watched Raw 2 weeks prior. I'm like, okay, they gotta hook me here. We're on the road to WrestleMania and all these things, and I maybe watched like an hour of it, and it was like, this is not doing it for me. And then I went back again, the week before WrestleMania, watched the Raw, and it just wasn't doing it for me. But I do have a party every year with the Royal Rumble. We do a raffle, $10 for three numbers, and I break out the old bingo tumbler, and when I get $150 in, $10, three numbers, I pull out the old bingo tumbler, and we let you grab the three balls, and got the numbers 1 through 30 in there, and then whoever wins takes the pot. And that's fun too. You mentioned before about, I gamble with my friends and stuff like that. Well, that's pretty good because when you're gambling with your friends, if you lose, your friend wins and you could be happy for them. When you're playing against the casino, it's a battle and you want to win every single time. It's you versus them. and they usually win. So there's a hate thing going on there. Whereas if my friends win the Rumble raffle, no problem. I'm happy for them.
I agree.
So what do you guys think? You guys in the Rumble raffle next year?
Let me know.
All right.
Let me know.
All right.
Rumble.
All
I
right.
have no, I have no problem doing a little something that's fun. That's fun. It's not like I'm gambling to. It feels a little different.
Well, I'll tell you, there was a time, before that big C word, for that big C event that happened, that there was a group of guys, local guys, that would rent out the upstairs of a local watering hole, and they would have this giant, probably like 70 or 80 people doing Rumble raffle. And that's where I stole the idea from, because when they moved from Sunday pay-per-views to Saturday pay-per-views, they abandoned it.
He doesn't like the Saturday pay-per-views.
No, because it starts when I'm getting off work and I got a mad dash home just to watch the rest of it. Like, for example,
because he's on Sundays.
The Elimination Chamber, I got home just in time to watch the main event.
Nice. Yeah, it's hard to stay in a bubble too, like if you're at work or whatever, you got to stay off Twitter, you got to tell your friends before you have a conversation with them, "Hey, I haven't watched the show yet."
Well, that's spoiling for me doesn't bother me.
That's a difference
it doesn't bother me.
A lot because I could be at work or vice versa, and I'll tell him, text me everything, because I'll still come home and watch it like I don't know anything that happened, because I have to see it for myself. But it's different when he's texting me when watching it, because I know it's almost like me watching it. So what he's telling me, he's telling me like I'm watching it. I'm like, oh, or I know my emotion, I feel his emotion when he texts it, because it would be the same. So I'm okay with a little bit of a spoiler.
I'll tell him, I said, "Bro, check out this promo. It's fire." And he'll see me like, "Bro, you're not wrong."
Yeah.
I still have to watch it for myself.
Or I'll be at work and he'll send me a video and he'll be like Joey Styles, "Oh my God."
So I'll tell you another story. I watch wrestling on a website, which I can give to you. It's baked.live.
Let me give you a second real quick, because we have Miss Jody in the to add on.
Our favorite Southern Belle from deep in the heart of Tejas. Who's coming off her beloved Cougars winning again last night over Kansas.
Hello.
And then
hey, Jody.
Hello.
And then she was getting into a rant about what was going on between ASU and U of A. So.
Oh yeah.
But Miss Jody, welcome back. How are you?
Hello. How are we?
We're good.
Are we?
A+.
Are we?
Well, I'm good because Max Crosby extended. So yeah, I'm real good.
Well, at least your team's doing something, I suppose.
Hey, you guys re-signed Brandon McManus.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm glad I have a kicker. That does help. And then we also retired Max Crosby. So yeah, our kickers are having a hell of a day. Well, I mean, Mason Crosby. I'm so stupid right now.
Well, I understand that every franchise thought they could get Max Crosby, but like I said here and said on every show, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, did we really think he was going anywhere? It's kind of like Matthew Stafford, the whole thing.
Well, I would have believed more Matthew Stafford moving before Max Crosby.
Really?
I knew what Matt Stafford and he was doing with the Rams. He just wanted to show the market and see how serious other teams were, and then bam, he gets signed. So I get it.
Yeah.
Bradley Chubb has decided to revise his contract with the Dolphins. It looks like he is staying in Miami.
Who's this?
Ooh.
Bradley Chubb.
Oh,
I
Well.
forgot he did. I forgot he did not play at all this year.
Nope.
Okay. So former 49ers linebacker Michael Wilhoit, who was linebackers coach for the Broncos, has been fired from his position after allegedly punching
Yep.
a police officer at the airport in Denver.
No. At an airport. Well. For what?
Okay, but this is not the first time this happened because supposedly on February the 23rd, he was arrested for allegedly punching another police officer, saying
What?
he could not, because he had been told that he could not leave his Ford Bronco unattended in a drop-off lane at the airport.
Well, okay.
And according to documents, Will Hoyt told the officer "STFU" and bumped into his chest.
so for those that don't understand what he just said, that means shut the fuck up.
Okay. All right. At airport, you might not want to. Okay. Whatever. Traveling sucks sometimes. It sucks. I mean, everything's kind of going. It's a little crazy to try to fly right now. Maybe he's frustrated. He was frustrated then. He's frustrated now. We're not going back. He said, no, he went back.
Well, which now makes me, think about it because I'm supposed to be watching a very good friend of ours, very good friend of me and Mizzle's get married in May, and I'm debating if I want to fly down or drive down because this whole stuff going on in the air, I just don't know how to feel about it. And this is only an hour and a half flight, but it's kind of making me feel some kind of way. So now I'm debating if I should just hop in the pony and just drive down there.
Southwest. They haven't had any problems.
Well, that's who I normally fly with when I do fly.
Well, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. They're professionals. You saw them. They totally missed that private jet that didn't listen to instructions. Look at that.
Well,
How about that that crash in Toronto?
No, nobody's talking about it. You saw.
I didn't hear nothing about that.
But my question is, how did it end up landing backwards?
Crosswind.
How did that happen?
It's crosswind. No, it was pretty bad. No, I mean, I saw it. You just see like shield. You know how when it rains sometimes really, really hard, you see sheets of rain. Like the wind was like that, and it was low, so it already had issues landing, and then it rolled over. I mean, oof.
Okay, I know Pete Maverick Mitchell can make things inverted and keep up with foreign relations.
We have brought Top Gun into the
you
situation.
damn right.
Which the third one is in process of being made.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a third one. Absolutely, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I never watched the first one, and when I did, I didn't for a long time, and then when I finally did, I couldn't finish it. It was so corny. I didn't like it.
Okay.
Nope. I didn't like it.
We have to remind ourselves, Miss Jody is young. She's not an 80s baby. We gotta get. We have to understand that because
I do give people a lot of passes, but
no. I'm telling you, it wasn't good to me. That was the cheesiest. It's as bad as The Notebook for me. It's too cheesy. It's corny. It's corny. It was cringe in the club, trying to pick up the. No.
You better not ever on this show compare The Notebook to Top Gun. How dare thee?
Okay, how about I put it in these terms? I'm a love and basketball girl. That's the kind of flirting.
Oh, wonderful movie.
There we go.
Movie. Omar Epps and Sanaa Lathan.
And then how about this? How about even this? I liked well, goddamn, they Patrick Swayze, not Dirty Dancing. What was it? Roadhouse. I like that kind of flirting.
One of my favorite movies.
Boom. So I think I know my shit. You know what? I'm a Gone with the Wind girl, so I don't really want to hear from you guys. You want to hear flirting?
Frankly,
it's Scarlett O'Hara.
Are
Yes,
going with
Frank
Frankly, my
Clark
junior high
Gable
gives a
is
damn.
going with the
Clark
wind.
Gable. Clark Gable and Richard Gere. They're my old man crush. Old man.
Not
Old.
James Dean. Not Rebel with a Cause.
I mean
Ooh.
that.
I
I don't
mean,
think I've ever seen
James Dean
that.
is not for everybody, bro.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's true.
See, James Dean ain't for everybody. He just ain't the meats.
Well,
No, that's Jimmy Dean. Excuse me, not James.
come on, say
So,
now. What kind of hunger breakfast sandwich are you looking for right now? Wait a minute.
Chicken biscuit.
You know, I don't like it. I like an English muffin or something. You know, the you know
English
can't,
muffin.
can't do with some tea.
I can't believe you don't like Top Gun.
It was cheesy. I'm
Well,
a top boy. I can't be
a
doing
lot of
that.
shit that is made is cheesy.
Now the soundtrack is dope.
Now the
See,
I do have a few songs.
see.
The intro is one of the greatest intros in movie history.
I
ooh,
still have,
how dare you?
I still have I still have the doggone CD of the soundtrack.
See
It was on a CD.
what?
Yes.
I thought it could be like on a cassette tape or a
It
vinyl.
was.
Oh, okay, I thought she.
It was.
What?
She messed me up for a second. You said it's on the CD. I'm like, wait.
On
Messed
my
me up for a
phone.
second.
Well, on my phone, I have a playlist dedicated to Top Gun music anyway. So
Yeah, I got Top Gun on my my Apple Music anyway too.
I have. So this is how much of a nerd I am. Okay,
Oh,
I have.
There's nothing wrong with that. I
Oh
think
no, well I'm just saying.
I'm a
I have
nerd.
I have a Transformer playlist, a
Yes.
wrestling themes playlist, a
Yes.
Top Gun playlist.
Yes.
I even have a Street Fighter playlist with music from Street Fighter the video game.
What? Geel song's the best, man. I learned that on guitar. It's awesome.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Before we get too far away from it, what song were they singing in the bar? Was that "You Lost the Loving Feeling"?
Yes, by the Righteous
Oh,
Brothers. Yes.
you-
Yeah.
That whole
lost
scene
it,
was
Goose.
trash. I'm with Jody on that. I hated that.
Hey, wait. What he say?
Yeah, the bar scene was cringe. Like how he picked her up, and she's so smart. Why would anyone fall for that? That was just for sex. It's so obvious.
It's a movie.
I don't give a damn.
Not into it right now.
I don't give a damn. Any woman that smart, don't no.
You're putting too much reality into the
Okay,
movie. That's
okay.
what. See that? You know
You're
what?
right,
You
you're right.
understand movies.
You're
Again,
right.
That lets me
again,
know.
my dear, this was 1986. They were doing this back in 1986 in the Navy.
Movies were cheesy in the 80s.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were.
Exactly.
Yeah, they were.
You just have to find the ones you like, and well, Top Gun is one of them. That was
Yeah.
well because you know what? When I was younger, I wanted to be a fighter pilot, but this right here didn't allow it. I'm infatuated with jets, F-16s, 15s, the stealth,
Learjet,
all that,
Yeah.
all that. So Top Gun just happened to be a jet movie.
Mhm.
So
I guess.
good.
I lost him, Goose.
I hate it when she loses that. No, wait.
No, she didn't. Yeah, she did. I hate it
Yes,
when
she
she
did.
does that.
Hey, she
What?
She lost it.
I hate it when she does that.
Recording the movie, Miss Jody.
Look, the only goose I know is from Greece. So
Your friend was great, by the way. No.
what? Are we quoting the movie?
Yes, we
He's
are.
still quoting
Well,
Top
see, I
Gun.
told you I stopped at the. I think I stopped after he found out that she's the instructor.
Damn.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. God, I just
So
can't
it was
do
right.
cringe.
It was right.
I
It was
can't
right.
do
It was right
cringe.
after the bar scene.
I
You were
can't do
done right
cringe.
at that.
I can't do cringe.
Damn, that was like 30, 35, 40 minutes into the movie.
So you're the one. Yes, ma'am.
I just can't.
Keeping
Because
it
wait,
on
that's in the
relations.
beginning. In the
You know,
yeah.
Gave him the bird. Yes, Goose, I know what the bird is. Oh, sorry.
Wait, Doug. Is when he said we did the.
And that was inverted. You were inverted. Yes, ma'am.
So JoJo brought up Swayze, so I'd be remiss if I didn't say, what did you guys feel about the movie Youngblood?
Hey, I know that basketball player.
You
Patrick
said the
Swayze.
movie Youngblood. Hold on, I have to research that one.
Youngblood, y'all haven't seen Youngblood. You gotta watch that. If you love cheesy 80 movies, it's so good. Patrick Swayze and Rob Lowe are minor hockey league players, or yeah, I guess junior hockey league players.
Well, I mean, Slapshot is still the best hockey movie of all time.
Yep. Tell him.
That's nope. That's a lie. We already talked.
So-
we said this.
Who?
If you guys haven't seen Youngblood, I highly recommend it. It's really, really good. There's a scene in
I've
that
seen
movie.
Young Guns and Young Guns too.
Mm. Again, there's a scene in that movie where Rob Lowe is staying with a billet family. Are you familiar with billet families?
Wow.
I feel left out. I feel left out. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna have to educate me.
Okay, so a billet family, when you're in a minor hockey, a billet family is like a place that you'll stay in the town. Like if you say, for example, you're playing for the Windsor Spitfires, you're 16 years old, you're from, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, or some place like that, right? You'll stay with a billet family in Windsor so that you'll actually, be able to still go to school and have, guidance and all this stuff, right? So there's a scene in that movie, and this is ripped right from the headlines. Rob Lowe winds up staying with the Cougar billet family, where basically he bangs the mom of the billet family, and she just, I guess they were like, yeah. Now this is a real thing that happens. It happens all the time. In fact, it's been in the news. People have gone to jail and whatever. But these billet families and specifically the old Cougar moms, they take these young boys to school.
I'm looking it up. I'm trying to find a way to watch it. I see Rob Lowe is one of the hockey players, so I'll find a way to watch it.
Really good hockey movie, man. Probably
Rob Lowe, and I use cable.
Yeah, he's got the Xfinity dollars or whatever it is. So Elimination Chamber. I enjoyed that very much. I watch wrestling on this website, and it's a group of people who are there every single Monday, Thursday, Friday pay-per-view. It's like a chat, like a scrolling chat, and then they've got a stream of the actual wrestling, which is cool. It's bake.live/SC. SC stands for Squared Circle, and I've been going there for probably a decade. It's the same people every time. So when Cody walked up to Rock the Rock Roxon, and he said, "Hey, Rock," and I'm not going to say it. But that chat was just scrolling faster than the wheel at Price is Right, man. Everybody was just blowing up.
Don't hold yourself back. Speak your mind. Whatever you want to say.
Thank you. I thought I'd just stay polite like the good people of Mississippi.
Ain't no
walk my manner.
Dub show. We keep our mind on here. You can speak freely.
The chat was just flying. I've never seen the chat you couldn't read anything. It was just going so fast. And the same thing happened when John Cena turned heel. Everybody was. I mean, when you're talking people in this chat, you're talking about people who live, die, eat, and breathe wrestling, and they're all invested in it, and they know everything. You think you know everything? These guys know everything.
We said it. I was like, oh, but I was not shocked like how everybody else was. It's like, yeah, it was coming.
Okay, I'm back.
Wasn't too what I wasn't too shocked, living room, when he did what he did. Because if it wasn't going to be Cody, it had to be John Cena.
Yes, okay. The situation with that now having two heavyweight championship belts and you're pigeonholing yourself into a match there. I mean, obviously they planned it months and months in advance, but
It was
yeah,
written. It was written when
you
he
can
lost
pretty
the Royal
much
Rumble.
see the writing on the wall, eh?
It was written when he lost the Royal Rumble. If you look at
Yeah,
that press
maybe
conference
right.
when he went there and said that he was going to be at the Elimination Chamber, everybody else had to work their way in to punch their ticket to get there. John Cena didn't. The seat was planted at the Royal Rumble.
Yep. This is probably a unpopular take, but
We love
can The Rock go
unpopular
away?
takes, don't we?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of them. Yeah, I have a lot of them, and I like to
I
share
didn't hear what you said, Miss Jody.
Mizzle
What was
knows.
that?
I say it all the time.
What was that? What did you say? I didn't hear it.
I said, you know, I like hot takes. I say, I got one for you later.
Well, go ahead and break it out right now.
Well, no, come on, living room. You said you got a hot take first.
Oh,
Well, I'll just wrap it up real quick. Hey, Rock, go away yourself
Oh,
because we
that's
can't
not
miss
what he
you.
said. Living room.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so time out. So
We can't miss you
living room won't say it. He won't
if you
say it.
don't go away.
Cody Rhodes told The Rock to go fuck himself.
Ah, my ears.
You watched it and heard it.
Yeah, and I laughed for 5 minutes straight. That was so great.
I so cracked up, and then hearing Michael Cole say, and what Michael Cole said was even better.
You know, how can we miss you, Rock, if you won't go away?
yeah, isn't he supposed to be involved with the USFL right now or something?
He is part of that. That's him and his ex-wife. They both the football league. That's the spring football league right now. That should be coming up pretty soon.
Exactly.
The Rock has his hands in everything.
Yeah, he sure does. If you got a paycheck for The Rock, he will show up and collect that.
Well, when you got money like The Rock, you might as well do everything. I don't think
he has to show it because he's the one signing the checks on most of these adventures.
Yeah, but here's the thing: he was there. He made himself known like the last season, so it's a good look. I mean, we don't like seeing Roger Goodell, but everyone likes kind of look. Well, girls like to look at The Rock, so we appreciate that.
Time out, Miss Jody. I do like this character that he's running right now because he is the final boss when he actually is the boss.
Okay, so wait, real quick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the last time I watched, I never got to see like any big event because I wasn't paying pay-per-view. I was not gonna do that. I
don't know. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say that because of
well, back then, like when I was growing up, it was like
if you're still paying for things nowadays, then
no. Well, I mean, I'm saying back then, I was like in high school, and I was like, I'm not paying pay-per-view.
I still wasn't paying for things when I was in high school.
I look. First of all, Miz, don't do that. All I'm saying is, I never got to go to one live. Never got to really watch the big events. You know, I kind of just. You know, you see clips on like MySpace and like on YouTube.
I'll say this.
Go
John Cena screwed my WrestleMania experience.
Screwed your WrestleMania? Your wrestle?
I have southern roots inside me, so it comes out that way. So fuck off.
Hey!
I want to say something here.
Okay, Mizzle, you only get 3 of those, so there's the first one.
But John Cena, he screwed my experience to go see WrestleMania. Because the moment that bastard said that he was going to retire and this was it for him, that damn ticket price for WrestleMania just went. Pew.
Well, I mean, look, as long as y'all been watching it, didn't y'all have that feeling? Shouldn't you already be aware and know the pattern? I did. I did.
Oh, I pretty much know all storylines, how storylines are going to make just from watching it for many years.
So
It's
boom.
the same.
With that,
It's the same. It's the same old thing. Just like if you watch a soap opera, like I mentioned earlier, Days of Your Lives, Young and the Restless. It may be new people, but the storyline does not change.
J.R. Ewing can only try to get Ewing on so many damn times.
well,
Bobby,
with that being said, can I give
Did you just bring Dallas on this show?
damn
Hey,
right.
Joey, you mentioned the price of pay-per-views, and I gotta tell you one thing. I don't know how my mom did it. God bless her. Is she a
Oh
single mom?
God. No.
A single
They were
mom,
cheaper.
and me.
They were cheaper back then.
Well,
I
they
mean, but
were freaking
still, like,
expensive. They
nah.
were freaking
Look, think of it
expensive.
like this: a fan base. This is a show that was free on cable, and then when we finally get to see everybody together, the big stars, like, y'all already making money. So now you want to milk your fans who already buy your product, who always turn in like religiously, right? Share content, yada yada yada, and then finally these big events. Right? Just because all the stars are together, I don't see the NFL bumping their tickets up, okay, for the freaking what is it called? Pro All-Star, whatever, Pro Bowl, or the NBA, because those tickets and those seats were like they were empty. The seats were empty. And like kids, there's a lot of kids that are going there. And so why does the WWE, all right, making big network deals? All right, there's change and they're back. Why do those tickets need to be so expensive when they make double that throughout the entire season? Okay?
Because
They
you
should
have.
reward the fans back.
I agree, but it's
I
still
don't
That's
agree
why
with
the
that.
pay-per-view thing never made sense. And it doesn't make sense to me for boxing and shit like that either. It really don't. It doesn't.
Pay-per-view is messed up now, but I wanted to go back to thanking my mom because if you can imagine me, the young 15 years old, walking up to my mom on a Sunday at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey, mom, there's a wrestling show on, and I really want to watch it, but it costs $30. That's a lot of money. And
Ooh,
then, you know what?
no.
Not only that, but it's twice a month because we used to get the WCW pay-per-views too. So
See, see, see,
Oh
see,
yeah. Oh,
see.
WCW.
and that time WCW was competing very well.
whoa,
Ooh.
very much so. In fact, like Bret Hart moved over to the
Yeah,
WCW. And then
yeah.
it would have.
Sometimes you get three with ECW.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? We didn't get ECW on our cable chat package here,
Stay
so it
for
was kind of
that.
it was fun to go back and find ECW later on after the invasion angle and all that stuff. But my poor mom, single mom, just trying to make ends meet, and she let me get. Every time I walked up to her 5 o'clock on a Sunday, she would let me get that pay-per-view. And you know what? Come to think of it now, it was totally worth the $30 because my brother and I sat there on a Sunday in silence watching this, and she got to enjoy peace.
Right?
So that's worth every dollar of that $30 pay-per-view twice, 2 Sundays a month. But boy, that's a hefty cable bill. Whew.
And what
Living room. Let me
living
ask you
room?
this.
It was one pay-per-view that was it was always on my birth month, the WrestleMania. But one excuse me, Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
Excuse me, one Royal Rumble fell on my birthday. And all I had to do was I walked up to my mom and I was like, "Can I have my birthday party for the Royal Rumble?"
Oh, so you
I'm
used
like,
it as leverage. You did it.
and I was like, "I want yada yada here." That bald headed guy was there.
When I had hair.
Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
What? You
I'll
gotta
take
look.
that.
There's a lot of bald headed.
I'll take that. I will take that.
Yes, you will. But no,
I will take that. I will take that over what I'm normally called. I will take that all day.
At the time, he was stunning Steve
Oh,
Austin.
Goldberg was probably there too. Honestly.
Stunning Steve.
Nah,
brother,
back then, my more.
I won't do it to you. I
Please
won't do it
don't.
to you.
Please
I
don't.
won't.
Why?
No,
No, okay.
no.
Well,
He
see,
knows. He knows what
we
I.
have-
He know. I'm not gonna do it to you. No.
because
Is
No.
it
when
is it is it a joke?
yeah,
Yes.
it's a joke that I can't
If
stand.
if
but,
our little big brother was on here, he would have just came out and just said it instantly.
Mhm.
I'm not
But
gonna do
no,
it to you tonight.
they can no they
About
when I-
bald heads?
No, when I had
It's a
hair,
character. It's a character in
when
WWF.
I had hair,
Yes.
just to
I
piss
I
me
can't
off.
actually imagine that. You look normal right now.
Bless your heart. But when I had a fro, and it was curly.
What?
Yeah, I had a fro.
He did at one time.
Oh, you gotta link that picture. I gotta go see this.
It's on my profile. Go to my
Oh, on
profile.
Facebook?
Go to my profile. Go
I'm
to
gonna go find it.
pictures.
It's on
Go
there.
to the album called The Hopkins. That's my family's name, and you'll see me with hair.
Like D-Hop, like D-Hop, DeAndre, like Hopkins, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay.
Same way.
But just
It
to
is a
piss me
certain-
off.
So wait, I'm just gonna say this. If you're a wrestling historian, I'm just gonna say this name, and you will figure who we will call, or my brother called him. If you know,
All right, lay it on me.
if you know who the 1, 2, 3 kid is,
Sean Waltman.
That fucker, yes. Oh, I couldn't stand it.
Isn't it Sean Waltman?
he's been called the 1, 2, 3 kid, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not.
So, guys,
Or
if
for
I
those-
can,
Or for
Go
those
ahead.
That love DX, or for those that love DX, X-Pac.
yes,
So you did
X-Pac
it. So I didn't say it. You did.
sticks.
I didn't say it.
Six, yes. That too. All of them.
Are you guys fans of Our Lady Peace?
Our
I've heard of
Lady
it.
Peace.
No, I
Our
haven't.
Lady Peace. Well, it's a band from Canada. In fact, two of the members are from my town. They did a song.
Are they better than Nickelback?
Oh,
They did a song
Wow.
called Whatever, and a certain wrestler used to come out to that song, and they stopped playing that song for some reason.
oh.
The reason being it was the murderer Chris Benoit. So if you remember Chris Benoit's entrance music, the song "Whatever" was performed by Our Lady Peace. It's a banger. It's a banger of a song, and they just played it live for the first time in over 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're saying they're reclaiming the song, which honestly, I mean, makes me want to go see them again. Because that song is a banger. It always was. But yeah, the that situation. I don't blame them for not playing the song. But you know what a crappy series of events, obviously. But even for the band themselves to have one of their quality songs backed by this wrestler who's world renowned. He's such a he was a celebrity in Canada for his wrestling, and then he goes and does what he did, and then the song just has to go away. So yeah, I think this was like 2 weeks ago. They just played that song live for the first time in over 20 years.
Wow.
It's a banger song.
No, it really is. I mean, just the bump, 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 bump. I mean, just the beginning of it, and it just leads into the chorus. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the guy's got a beautiful voice. If you want to add another playlist to your Top Gun and your Street Fighter, throw in the album Clumsy. It was the first album I ever bought with my own money, and not stealing CDs from Columbia House. 11 CDs for a penny. All right. My cat, Mr. Snuffleupagus, wants to sign up for your program. Yeah, they used to send threatening letters to my cat.
Oh, well,
We're gonna, we're
he
gonna
got
sue
9
you.
lives. I think, it's gonna be fine.
Come and get it.
Come and get some. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think the best part of for like some of the best memories was like their entry music. It introduced you to new like genres or like
Yep.
just at the time for like kids growing up, right? You're into the trends and like who's big, but then you'd go there and you get introduced to some wild songs or just a melody, right? And then I think the funniest one was I think it took a turn, right, when the wrestlers started making their own beats or produce, but I'm not gonna lie, Chris Jericho, that era, his band,
Break the walls down.
man, come on,
Was
that
that
was,
Jimmy Johnson that made that song?
wasn't it? It was his band.
Oh, you're thinking of Fozzy with the with Judas.
He came out on stage and played it one time, and everyone like booed it because it's part of
Yeah,
the
Judas.
huh?
It was Judas.
Judas,
What?
yeah, but the
Judas.
breaking the walls down, was that Jim Johnson?
I believe so.
That guy's a genius, man. That guy's that guy. That guy wrote the soundtrack to my life.
Dub can answer that question fully. But if you're talking about the song that he performed, that's his band, and that's Judas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fozzy.
Yeah, there it is.
I have that song in my playlist. I like it.
Yeah.
You know,
I would listen to Triple H's, intro all the time
I do
on the
have
bus.
Triple H's intro too.
Yeah, being an athletic
Motorhead.
trainer, like on a way to a football game, like I was getting
Mizzle
myself
loves Lemmy.
hyped. I was like, "Oh, let's go, let's
Say it
go!"
again, Dub.
No, I was saying Mizzle loves Lemmy.
Oh, Lemmy is Evolution. The Evolution song.
Yeah.
Yes. We got living room with that.
That's
one.
his shit.
Oh, I love Lemmy.
Hey, y'all can talk
Rest in
all you want,
peace.
but everyone knows. Okay, Shawn Michaels. All right. Coming out.
Sean,
Oh, I'm cute.
Which originally, Sensational Sherry was the original voice on that song before
Yes.
they changed it to Sean's voice. Which a lot of
Yes.
people forget.
100%. 100%. Well,
I'm just a sexy Kurt.
Oh,
That
you
was
called
funny.
me Turd?
That was funny. That was funny.
Gosh. That was great.
Make your ankle hurt.
That's great.
And then he went off the deep end when he talked about "You're a boy and I'm a man" to Rey Mysterio.
Oh, well.
And Kurt was being a pedophile. I'm like, Kurt, no, stop it, no.
Well, they couldn't call it 69, so that's why they put the 1 in it.
Perk angle.
Oh, Miss.
Not Perk Angle.
It's Milkomania, and it's running wild.
That was Detroit, eh? That the beer bath and then the milk bath. That was Detroit, eh?
At the Joe. At the Joe.
At the Joe with Al Sabatka, the Zamboni driver. Did you hear the story about Sabatka?
Excuse me, was that a 7-Up?
Cherry.
Ooh.
Okay, he went there. He did the throwback.
I did.
He did. I can't even find 7-Ups down here. It's all Starry. It's Starry this. And go back to Sprite and say the quench your thirst.
No,
Okay.
I understand.
Wait. How do you have? Okay, wait. How do you not have 7-Up when 7-Up is when they're headquartered in Frisco, Texas? How is that?
I'm telling you, it's like not at gas stations. It's Starry. It's Mountain Dew and Starry down here.
You know what? Over here, it's Fago.
Not even Sprite?
Fago?
No, Sprite, I'm telling you, Sprite is like not a thing. It's Starry now. I thought that's what got replaced. It's Starry, right? Is that not the same thing?
Starry
It is the
replaced
same
Sierra
thing.
Mist.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about Sierra Mist. Oh, you're right. No, we
But-
still don't have Sprite down here.
You don't have Sprite in Texas. That is.
If we do, but I'm saying like I don't see it in
You
like
can't
South as
find it,
much.
is what you're saying.
Okay,
It's usually Starry.
The Dr. Pepper Museum is in Texas. Seven
I
Up is a
no,
part.
yeah, it's in Waco.
Seven
I
Up
went.
is a,
I went there.
Seven Up and Dr. Pepper
You heard
are
what she said?
cousins.
Yeah, I went there. I have a sticker and I brought souvenirs and everything. They had everything Dr. Pepper flavored. You know, the jelly beans are the best.
Dr. Pepper jelly beans.
It was pretty good.
Dear God.
Oh God.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I don't like jelly beans, so that's just me. But howbeit ever.
Wow. You probably don't like Skittles either.
No, Skittles I mess with.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
All right. I have an interesting thing to say about wrestling. Let's see if y'all remember any of these moments. These are my favorite moments.
Mm-hmm.
We down? I don't want to
Yeah.
like freak you out because you know I'm so young apparently. Now, what's his name that came in here the other day and called me old? That was rude.
I'm intrigued, Jojo.
Let's see. What should I start with the saddest one? I think Dub knows. It's the Shawn Michaels retiring Ric Flair.
Oh yes, WrestleMania 24. I'm sorry.
Was,
I'm sorry. I love you.
that hurt my heart. It did hurt my heart.
Well, so did the bald spots in Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair's heads.
Well, you know what? That was not necessary. The next one is the Ricky. Is it Miss? What's her name? Was it something? Miss Guerrero and Edge's wedding.
Vicky Guerrero.
Yeah, Vicky Guerrero and Edge's wedding.
Hey.
I'm just saying. I remember for some reason it's not a favorite. It's just the one of those that I remember. Okay, Mr. McMahon getting blown up in his limousine.
Wow.
Not sure how he survived that with no scars
They're
or
not
anything.
to come back and cancel that gimmick because that psycho Chris Benoit killed his family.
Well,
Yeah, because that they were gonna do the whole in memory of Vince McMahon and this, then the third, and EIO, and then Chris Benoit said, "Hold my Canadian beer."
Oh no! Oh.
He said, "Hold my Molson Ice."
What? Randy Orton dumping
Wait,
Stacy
not the
Keibler.
Molson Ice. Oh, Randy Orton. Randy Orton.
That was one of the moments.
Give it to Orton.
Yeah.
Like, well, you know how I feel about Orton. That was my slogan. Give it to Orton.
Give it to Orton.
I enjoyed watching Orton. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And that's probably all I got right now. To be honest with you, I know I got more, but you know.
Bless
Very
his
nice.
soul.
That's how old I am, Mr. Living Room. Those kind of memories.
Now,
That's
living
how-
room,
Those memories are fine.
living room. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you, sir?
How dare you, sir? I will
You
be
want my
40.
blood type too?
You be how old?
Taking a survey.
So
I will be 40 this year, Deb.
Oh, so you're okay.
Oh,
So you're born,
okay.
so you're born
So
85.
me
Okay,
and
so
so are me and Dub are the eldest on the line?
yes, at the moment, yes. Okay, so since you were very faithful in getting pay-per-views all the time, did you watch Over the Edge live in 1999 when the tragedy that became Owen Hart happened? Was you watching that? Were you watching that pay-per-view live?
The very first episode of Mizzle and Dub that I jumped into about 5 minutes into it. You guys did a real big piece on Owen Hart, and I chimed in a little bit and told you what I thought about it.
That's what he did. Yep.
Yeah, I did watch it. When you're watching it from afar, you go, well, they really didn't say that he was dead right away. And you're holding up hope, obviously, that that this didn't happen. But those poor people in that crowd, I wouldn't want to witness that.
Okay, so so it was never okay. So only the crowd in the arena actually saw the actual fall, not the people watching on TV.
Yes.
That's correct. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a terrible tragedy, and you know, I don't think that there was any malice involved or anything like that. But I did mention to you guys that the Blue Blazer gimmick was sort of a punishment
It was.
to
It
to
was.
Owen
It was
through
because
Vince McMahon.
We all
And
know. We all know it was.
as we know, the reason why he fell was because his Blue Blazer cape got caught in the carbine that was holding him up. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that this Owen was always the prankster,
he was.
Yes.
He
and
was. He was a ripper.
yeah, and I guess you play too much comes to mind.
Well, I don't think him being a ripper was the reason. Okay, Vince wanted to do a storyline to where Owen had an affair with Deborah because Deborah was managing Jeff Jarrett, and Jeff and Owen were a tag team, and they were supposed to.
That's too much.
Now, eventually, Owen was supposed to go over that pay per view and become IC champion again and have a nice long run with the IC belt. But Vince wanted to do a storyline to where Deborah was having an affair with Owen, and of course, Owen, being a family man, being married and having his 2 kids, a boy and a girl, did not want to do that. So
That's right.
That's why he was punished in going back into being the Blue Blazer, and we all know what happened there.
But I mean, it has to be like I don't know how you say this, through attrition or just because he's always clowning around and stuff like that. Like, it's a punishment. It was for the thing. But if you're gonna punish anybody, you punish the guy who's always being the ribber, always being the jokester, however you want to call it, prankster. But then you don't want to do the business of putting on the show. Brett was the same way too. He always wanted to more control of his character and stuff like that. And I could see why Vince is like, no, man, like, you got to do what I tell you to do. And to be right honest with you, you can't have it both ways. If you're the ribber guy, then you've got to be the guy who's going to take it every once in a while. Whereas this is a problem with the Hart family, is they can dish it and they can't take it very much. So with having said all that, yeah, it's just terrible tragedy. It sucked. I don't know if I had that pay-per-view or not. But it sounds like we did.
I kind of feel. Are we talking about? I don't know who the Hearts are. We're talking, and then Natalie, right? Is she Natalie? Wasn't she?
She's the niece.
She's the
So
niece.
She's the niece.
I might not. I mean, I've seen this documentary, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Obviously, right, for TV purposes, I think for a lot of fans were right. Sounds like they were really worried and concerned, and they used it as a.
Well, I'll say this, Miss Jody. They continued the show, and wrestlers were saying it was hard to do because they saw his blood in the ring.
But is that not uncommon? These injuries aren't like fake. Some of these are, you're gonna get scratched and blood will happen.
But yeah, they found out that he passed away. They still had to continue the show.
Yeah.
So
the talent didn't want to continue because if you go to the main event was The Undertaker against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
And Undertaker's walking to the ring, and Undertaker is staring a hole at Pat Patterson like, why the fuck are we still doing this?
Yep. And then also, now I'm not trying to be like funny or anything, but the fact that you have a main event with a man whose name is Undertaker is a little that's weird.
No, that's a very good point.
What were like the crowd like? Did y'all notice like crowd acting differently?
It was the energy. The energy was gone.
Was the match like a long match? Did it? I mean, I know this is pay per view, right? You said this was a pay per view
Yes.
event,
Oh,
so they were
maybe-
pretty much forced to make this match long, and they didn't want to do it anyways, and they had to keep going.
They put on the best they could, but you knew they were not into it. Anybody that was part of it, from the referee on down, they had to look like Dove said, why the fuck are we doing this? It should have been just canceled.
And I was like, what happened?
I disagree.
Like, what was the?
Go ahead, Dub. You can explain it better how he came from the Raptors.
So, Owen Hart, like Sting, would come down for the Raptors as a Blue Blazer. Now, supposedly early in the afternoon, they ran tests, and apparently everything came out fine.
Mm-hmm.
But as Living Room just mentioned of why Owen's harness did not work, Owen at 45 miles per hour is plunging to his death. But Owen Hart had the wherewithal to tell referee Jimmy Corderas, who was at the corner, that eventually Owen hit so hard that obviously blunt force trauma, he died instantly. He had enough wherewithal to tell Jimmy Corderas, look out, get out the way, because otherwise there could have been 2 deaths that night, because probably Jimmy Corderas, the referee, probably would have been dead too.
So a hero.
Yeah.
per se.
Yeah. Looking out for somebody else, knowing that he's probably about to die.
And he was a hero.
So then,
Wow.
so what they said was his neck hit the top turnbuckle very hard.
God.
He fell down. He tried to sit back up, and then fell down.
So I think his movement might have did it.
No, it sounds like exactly the DeMar Hamlin.
Yep.
I don't maybe the top of the neck like you said, but I think it was right. It hit right here too,
So,
where so his neck was broken. Well, if his neck is broken, he's not getting up. You know what I'm saying? If he hits is kind of the reports come out as that's where the impact was.
hold on, I can give you a better.
Well, hell, Dub, wasn't I talking to you when this happened?
No, actually, it was of all people, it was Boot Knife that actually called me and told me that Owen Hart died.
Yeah, Mizzle, not you.
And then we had talked, and then that was the conversation all day at school the next day. Everybody was talking about it.
Wow.
So I disagree with the whole idea of, well, we got to cancel the show now.
It should have, bro. They were not in their right mind frame to go out there and do what they needed.
That's money right
Yeah.
there. We're gonna have to refund tickets, but the fans got to see
I
a
get
lot
it.
of show.
I get it.
They didn't need
But
to
if
see
it
a
was a
main
diff-
event. They don't need to refund those tickets. They got a full show. You see what I'm saying? They could have rescheduled the main event for a Monday, a Tuesday. They got a whole show. You know what I mean?
You can't run a show when everybody was.
That was very selfish of,
that show should have been canceled.
Yeah. Oh, well, but that's what I'm saying. Was that not? How far was the main event off of?
I think he was the second or third match, bro.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it might be a unpopular or unfavorable opinion, but there's a saying in show business that says that the show must go on.
That's a network thing. That's a network thing.
But not with a death. Not with a death. And
yeah.
I'm sorry.
And I think fans would have been very understandable even if they refused the refund.
Especially how family oriented that it was back then.
They're idols, yeah. They would not give a fuck about a refund. Like they could have canceled that show.
There is no social media.
Yeah.
So they don't so you don't know if he's dead or not until you go home and watch the news, because when Jim Ross made the announcement, the audience in the crowd did not know that. Jim Ross is only informing the crowd that was watching on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Those watching on pay-per-view.
And I was watching.
Those on pay-per-view knew he was gone. And then of course it was on news reports later. But officially, I'm sorry, it wasn't his head that hit the turnbuckle. It was he hit the top turnbuckle chest first.
Yep.
Oh,
It's the DeMar Hamlin thing. If he stood back up and then went back down, if he definitely right heartbeat contraction gets hit at 45 miles per hour, it's
So the official cause was internal bleeding from blunt force trauma,
that
and
probably
and the impact severed his aorta.
as
Oh
Miss Jody is in this field, she can kind of
well,
back
I
it up.
mean, DeMar Hamlin didn't have a severed field, but definitely an impact to the heart for sure. For sure. Yeah.
They did an episode of Off the Record with Michael Landsberg about should they have gone on or shouldn't they. Vince McMahon was the guest on that one, and they talked about that for a good half hour, just that. And Vince
Well, how did
McMahon,
the
he
announcers
was
act?
either way.
How
Pardon,
did Jim
Jody?
Ross? How did they say it? They say he was critically injured. Like, how'd they keep going? You know what I
Well,
mean?
basically, Jim Ross was saying,
it-
Jim Ross is, in a sense, Jim Ross broke kayfabe and saying that this was not a part of your typical wrestling storyline. This is a real life situation.
Oh, yep, they do, but they will say that. I've heard him say that too.
And then, of course, Jerry Lawler immediately went to the ring, then came back, and then just the look on King's face just told you that it did not look good. And then, of course, Jim Ross went on the whole, tragedy that's struck the Royals version, and it is his duty to report that Owen Hart has tragically died this evening. And then, of course, as we said, they continued the show.
Should have been done. It should have been like, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize, but
you know what, guys? Didn't I totally agree. It needs to be canceled. It's at the end of the day, it's an entertainment show. Someone died. That's not morally good. And you know what? I don't know why this happens, but didn't that also happen with DeMar? They didn't cancel that game. They kept going.
They did.
They did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
They-
see,
they-
they do have they.
the game was done at the DeMar.
Yeah, game was done.
Done.
They never made up for. They never made up for it. They never continued it.
Difference between a sport and entertainment, y'all, right there.
No, but I mean the fact is that immediately after it was canceled, you had Bengals fans going up to the hospital, staying there with fans from Bill's Mafia to make sure that he's okay. Which
Yeah.
Bigger than
Well,
football.
I mean, they were really, those fan bases don't like each other, y'all. Like, but this really was serious, and I'm really happy
Bill's
for
Mafia
Bengals
is real.
fans to get that.
I love what Bill's Mafia do because they will
some of the donations that they've done
for all kind of programs. Bill's Mafia is one of the
Well, they've definitely been humbled. After that, they got nicer for sure. They're not as bad now. They're a lot nicer, man. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Now the Eagle fans, I don't know. I thought the Lions fan. Well, no, I think Lions are the worst. Lions are the worst.
I'm part of the Philadelphia fan base because I'm a Sixer fan as well as a Warrior fan. So I do know about those Philly fans.
You climb the poles too?
No.
Now you don't even want to know what it feels like. Like get up there that high.
No. Miss Jody, don't ever incorporate Mizzle with poles and climbing again.
Well, I mean, we saw the Pacers halftime show. I sent you the
left
thing.
that professional
pole there.
What did I say to you? That might be the best performance on that floor.
Well, my Rockets did not play very well. That was not. Yeah.
Oh, so while you're speaking on that,
yes, the Sagoon rant. Yes,
have your rant.
Look,
the floor is yours.
I'm done. I'm done with Sagoon. I was already done, but I think he needs to be like 10 feet under. Maybe his height and then add 10 feet. I looked up where he came from as far as I was like, did he go to college here? I was like, nah, he's Turkish. He was in the Turkish league, some like that, right? He was in a tier 2 Euro league. That's not Real Madrid is tier 1. So we're all these, tall, white, kind of buffy guys. Zach Edey's Canadian. Did he play in the Euro League? Do you know, Living Room?
No.
He went to Purdue.
But did he go to any academy before that? Like, is he he's from Canada? Probably not then.
Yeah, he's from Canada, but when you have talent here, you get scouted by the Americans, and you go over there. Our U Sports is like like you were saying, tier two. If you're tier one, you go to the States.
Okay, so it's Canadians and the Turkish players that aren't good. That's my understanding. The Real Madrid players, they're the ones. That's my understanding. That's my understanding. Because I don't understand how these two guys, and I put Edie in this because what does he do other than be big, right? But Sagoon apparently thinks he can dribble the ball down like a point guard. He thinks he can take a three if he wanted to. I just watched, what's his name? Wolf from Michigan, right? What is he almost? He's not like, what is he, 6'11", probably something like that. He can shoot a three. He can shoot a three. I seen it. Okay, I seen guys that tall can shoot a three. Sagoon thinks he's funny. He can't he can't catch the ball in the cut lane. He comes and dribbles the ball and he points to the wings and other people. Hey, move here, do this, do that. He had a technical foul in the first 3 minutes for flopping. Flopping. I said, well, then what the fuck is LeBron? I'm sorry, guys. They don't do tech fouls on flopping. They don't. I don't see it. I don't even think Shaq did. Shaq get tech fouls for flopping? For just falling down and rolling like a roly-poly? That's what Sagoon did. That's what he did. He was so dramatic. And then the game before against OKC, the head coach, this head coach is dumb. He don't know how to rotate people in. Y'all heard you. I wrote you, does like put Adams in. I don't care that Adams missed the dunk. I don't give a fuck. Is it embarrassing? It is. Adams, come on. I can't. I back you up. But it's okay. But you take Sagoon out because why? Because he's fouling. Okay. He's throwing interceptions. It's like they stolen ball. He threw a stolen ball. Freaking, he can't catch a bounce pass even in the paint. He don't know how to cut his fadeaways into. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I don't see dunks from him. I don't see shit from him. He gets like 5 minutes of highlights and they're separated out and it's not enough. It's not enough. We almost lost that. We lost the OKC game because of the coach, in my opinion, not rotating people in and keeping the hot guys on the bench too long. Like we saw Green get so frustrated, right? Like they didn't put him back in, and that's a personal problem between him and the coach. And guess what? We could have won against OKC. We weren't even supposed to be that close, but we had a chance, right? Okay. Freaking the Jabbar Smith Jr., who hasn't been playing well since he debuted coming back from an injury, was there. And fucking you keep what's his name out for Eason, he's hot shooting the threes tonight. Shepard was not, but he did his job in OKC. Y'all had a game or an extra day of rest. Sagoon, Thompson, how come my backups played better than y'all on an extra day of rest? Acting like y'all don't know what you're supposed to be doing, especially Sagoon. This is an all-star? That's an all-star. Thompson has more dunks than him. I've never seen a tall man so selfish. You want to back your butt up, dribble, not, and then try to fade away, not make it, or get the ball taken away from you, lose balance, do whatever. Like, you're underneath and make the shot. Like, you can go up, but no, let's just do a cute little bounce pass right underneath. No. Then he tosses it up for dunks to Thompson. It's not even a good pass. You're supposed to be down there, bro. Thompson's supposed to be throwing it up to you. Guess who has good chemistry? Thompson and Adams. I see it all the time. And I don't even watch basketball like that. It does not take a scientist to see that head coach is dumb. Sagoon is dumb. The chemistry is way off. Way off with this roster. I keep hearing about this Van Vliet. He must be a god. He must be a best game changer. I don't know. I haven't seen him play yet. But you can't sit here and tell me that. I know he's been hurt, but every game I'm watching with the Rockets, well, they're at without Van Vliet. I'm like, yeah, they've been without Van Vliet for about a month. So let's get over that. You got Whitmore. Is it Whitmore? He's a veteran. He's been in the league for 7 years. Like he's not bad. Period. He's actually more than average. Like he's a veteran. Adams is a veteran. Uncle Jeff is a veteran. These young guys out here need those players because it's just good for the team. Okay, it's good for the team. And when you put Sagun in there, thinking he's a goddamn Superman, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I can't take it. I can't take it. I'm tired of seeing this dude almost cost us games. Period. Period. All right. I need a beer. I gotta drink this. Hold on. Ooh. All right. We're good.
That was a
We're
good
good.
rant.
I think we're good. I think we're good. Is Elijah Mr. Dennis asking about Jalen Green or Uncle Jeff Green?
I don't know. With EJ, you never know.
I think if it's okay, how about this? If it's Jalen Green, he needs to knock it off with the fancy, fast dribbling because every time I notice when he starts doing it, he'll lose the ball. Like it's not necessary. He's a great dribbler. It's not. He reminds me of Uzan from the Cougars. Okay, just be basic. You got it. But I love his layups. He's got a soft touch. He works really hard. I think he played like 29 minutes or something, or 27 minutes against OKC, and then they put him back in. And it's like, what more do you want? Like, I'm not surprised Shepard and Green, like, are gassed. I'm not surprised. You gotta give him a break. You gotta give him a break. And then Uncle Jeff I like Uncle Jeff. I really like Uncle Jeff. I do. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hey EJ, did you watch any of the Australian basketball over the past weekend? They're in the playoffs right now, eh?
Here we go.
All right.
Hey Miz, are you still there? I can't. There's so much passion on the screen. I don't even know if you're there anymore.
Yeah,
He is.
I think I'm good. I gotta catch my breath. Like, I
I'm
kind of
just sitting here listening. I love it.
So, you guys are big Golden State Warriors fans, correct?
I am.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you hear about the recent signing of Taron Armstrong out of the Australian
Yes.
Basketball League?
Yes.
Yeah. Watch out for him, man. He's good. He's from Tasmania, which is just adjacent from Australia. But man, does that guy have a huge upside? I think it wasn't even part of a draft. They just picked him up. They just you're in the G League now.
Yeah, I'm hearing some good things about G League. I'm seeing some like people. I can't believe Mac McCullen, right? Then Thompson, they sent him back. Shepard came back because he scored 49 in the G League. Oh no, you got to come back. I think this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I can't wait to see this guy because if he's from the G League, I'm excited to kind of see what we got here. It seems like they got some talent there and they're ready. Like they're playing with some what do you call it? With some what would you call it? Aaron Rodgers, the chip on the shoulder thing. Yeah, like that.
Chip on the shoulder.
I like it.
Redemption.
I like redemption. If they went there first, I mean, no one drafted them or picked them up, but they're here to prove something, and that's what basketball is, I think, missing. They got too many stars who think they don't got to do anything.
The NBA product is extremely flawed, in my opinion, as somebody who watches a lot of Euroball. I
bet it's pretty freaking good.
I love college ball. There has to be a change in the NBA product. They have to move the 3-point line back, or
make the goal tall. I don't know.
make the ball a slightly bigger or something. Because the
traveling. Can we call a traveling call?
Yeah, that's another one for sure.
They will never call traveling in the NBA because
it's driving me insane.
If you just think about reaching in, they're gonna call it on you.
No, here's the thing. Now, when me and Mizzle used to talk on the phone watching basketball games,
uncalled for.
He would say travel at least about 10 times.
Oh, that's
if we were watching a basketball game. I kid you not. He'd be like, travel? That's a travel.
And then I say, can he do that? Can he do that? That's not right.
I played the game.
I did too. When you pick up your dribble, it's called an only pit. You got to pivot. You can't. And the jump ball calls, they need to do that faster, or people are gonna get hurt.
They'll flop like LeBron anyway.
Well, that's got to be called.
Yeah.
If it's a tech, it needs to be called. LeBron in that 2 games ago, he got away with 2 techs, in my opinion.
Well, of course, because he studied at the Vlade Divac's school of flopping. Because
No, I think he intentionally like elbow, like he's actually doing some things that would be considered a flagrant two. And it's like, oh, would they dare do it? Because you got Reeves, you got Luca, you got other people that I mean, would they? And they didn't. I was like, oh wow, okay, all right, cool.
they run the ball like a football and allow them to score and don't call traveling.
Yeah. Was it like they get the ball and they're allowed to take one step before the dribble? And I'm like, no, he's not. Okay. And
Yep.
layups look weird these days. I don't know if layups are because their legs are longer or whatever. It always throws me off when they do the hop first. They get the ball and then they hop. If you're in the air, let's say the guy throws you the ball, you're already in the air, cool. But if like your feet are on the ground, you get the ball and then you hop into the paint, and then I'm like, no. I just think it's weird. I think it's weird. Looks weird.
The scores are freaking astronomical now. Like, I love and pine for the old battling basketball days of the 80s. The bad boy Pistons, the Lakers and the Knicks and the 76ers and all the tough teams.
The like rival games. Like, is there even any rivals that
Nobody plays defense anymore. Every final score is 145 to 140. Like, this is not fun. It certainly is entertaining to watch threes be reined in, but is this even a game anymore? It's just I don't want to pay money or spend my evening watching a bunch of very talented people play a very expensive game of horse.
Yeah.
So play some defense and stop calling everything.
Hey, Miz, your sound is like really low. Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Good.
Much better, Miz.
Okay, I had to turn it up a little bit. My bad. I was trying to.
Brought to you by Verizon.
I was about to say that.
What'd you say?
Brought to you by Verizon Wireless. Can you hear me now? Good.
No, I'm.
So basically, what living room is saying, he lusts for the 85-79 type basketball scores is what he's lusting for.
Mm-hmm. I want to see
defense. So you want defense?
Plays. I want defense. I want set plays. That's why I love the college ball.
He wants hand checking.
Yeah. Yes. I want hand checking. Absolutely.
I want trash talk, not to the refs, but to each other.
Yeah. I want to see people jump into the Palace of Auburn Hills crowd and tell people what's up.
I love
Let them know. Let them know. There is, there's no barrier between us like in hockey.
No, we need benching.
Even then, you might get Mulberry to hit you with a shoe.
We need benches clearing NBA fights like the Knicks and the Bulls in the 90s.
We had one there. Like, what was it? OKC? Was it OKC? And
when Scottie Pippen dunked over Patrick Ewing and tried to put his nuts in his face, and that led to both benches clearing.
Stop it.
Yeah, I want Bill Lambier back, damn it.
It was very disrespectful. Ain't nobody has to get teabagged. That's not. I mean, it was rude. It was rude.
But damn it, but how many times did Patrick Ewing get teabagged though?
I mean, it's not like you guys are wearing jock straps. And
Jordan more than once dunked on Ewing. Then Scottie Pippen dunked on Ewing.
Leave him alone. So everybody has a bad game.
Hey, I love Patrick Ewing.
Everybody has a bad game.
Patrick Ewing was one of the best big men of all time.
Yeah, well, you know.
I want to meet a pair of you
guys. I'm gonna go play some darts with my brother.
All right, living room. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much for the invite. I really appreciate it. I hope I did better this time. It wasn't all 3 sheets to the wind. So, thanks for inviting me.
You're always welcome. You're always welcome. And I'm so glad that I hit you with the surprise email.
I appreciate that you thought of me. And
hey,
Goldman, Go Mizzle and Dub. Go all the Detroit teams. And screw you, Emmanuel, quickly. Screw you, man. Don't foul when you're up by 4. Don't foul when you're up by 4.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, gentlemen and lady. I really appreciate it. It's been a grand time.
EJ, you go to timeout right now, EJ.
What did he say? What?
You know what he's go to timeout, EJ.
Oh my!
Nope. Wait. Before he comes on stage, do I need to understand? Is this something? Is this a trend? This is the slang. Is this slang? Baby oil on the court. Wait, nope.
No,
don't get it.
he
Don't.
just
don't.
likes to-
He's on that Diddy hype.
He trolls on the Puff Daddy.
He trolls on the.
What does Diddy got to do with basketball?
Exactly.
Thank you. EJ, go in timeout. They said it. He can't come on for at least 30. Nope. That was going. Nope. Wait. Give him 2 minutes. Timeout. 2 minutes. See, I said it. I didn't say it. I said it.
Surreal. Anytime he mentioned Johnson & Johnson or Miracle Whip, he just goes into a trance. I don't know why.
He's ready. He's ready to just pounce on anything that. That's my.
You got to finish the sentence. You got to finish the sentence.
No, I'm not. That's just
no, because then he'll say things like this.
Now, is this the same EJ?
Yes, it is.
The last time.
You already know. You can already chime in. That's why I sent it.
Oh, he's setting up a PC. Is it like a desktop?
I don't know if I.
He didn't say a laptop. Well, he's your friend, so okay.
No, he's not my friend. He is actually my blood relative.
I mean, that can still be a friend. If blood relative don't have, can be a friend too.
No.
Oh, this is the Lions guy.
I know how.
No, that's Zelly.
No.
That's Denzel. That's Zelly. No.
God damn it.
No. EJ Wizzle is my full-fledged blood.
But I'm pretty sure Zelly is watching though.
Some way, somehow he is.
And then what teams does he represent again?
Detroit.
EJ or Zelly?
EJ.
Raiders.
Oh, yeah. Mavericks are going to be moving to the Raiders.
You know what? I don't like.
They're gonna go to Vegas.
Nope.
I think this has all been a plan. This has all been it's a grand scheme. It's a grand scheme. It has to be.
Did she
He
say
said
the
I got
Dallas
energy
Mavericks are
tonight.
moving- Did she just say the Dallas Mavericks are moving to?
Yep, to Las Vegas.
Why would they want to leave that? Why would they want to do that?
Ain't nobody want him in Dallas now. The fans don't want him.
And why would they think Vegas will want them? The Vegas Mavericks.
Because they wouldn't be called that anymore. I mean, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a whole new thing. I heard an interesting theory.
Oh.
Okay. Now that new owner, right? It used to be Mark Cuban, right? We all know Mark Cuban wants to bring a team to, Vegas, but I didn't think anything of it like the Dallas Mavericks. I didn't think anything like that. I just thought he was going to want to bring a whole new thing.
It's going to be an expansion team.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, the new owner, right, that bought, it's a woman, right? It's some lady of the Dallas Mavericks. She's a gamble, like she's in gambling, like she owns casino stuff. She's in that business. I didn't know that. She thought she could come down here and she wanted to build, kind of like a resort thing, everything all in one place right here in Dallas, where you can come play and make money in hotels and this. So she got told no, and therefore this is out of defiance. It's like, oh, okay, I can't have that. Other than the fact that Texas law is not going to let you do it. It might soon. We don't know. Probably not. But whatever. I just thought that was an interesting theory. Very interesting. And then this happens with nobody knowing, without physicals. Now people are starting to talk about the physical thing. And I'm like, I was already on that about a month ago. I asked y'all that.
Physical.
No, too late. It's too late. It's too late. And then this poor Kyrie.
And then.
Well, then the ticket prices go up. and then Kyrie. Okay. I'm telling you, they first of all, the tickets going up before we get to Kyrie. Poor Kyrie. That's why. For what? Really? What? I guess so. Ticket season holders, they're returning, obviously. So your grand idea to make money because you have no stars to show is to raise the ticket prices. Uh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
So how does that so now fans don't want, first of all, they don't want to come because Luke ain't there anyways. They already proved that. Now Kyrie gets hurt. Now they damn sure ain't showing up to see just to see Clay, and I love Clay, but Clay need help. He does. And y'all were the shining star of Dallas. The Cowboys were trash. Y'all were the golden child. And then I think it's like the Rangers, and then even their hockey team does good.
Yeah, I think the Dallas Stars might be the best team in the Dallas Arlington Metroplex area right about now.
Y'all, like, I'm telling you, this feels like I'm not like it just feels weird that I didn't know she was in that business, okay, of making money and all that mess, like gambling industry, and
she needs Bevo.
What she needs is to go to jail. This is illegal.
Damn.
It's ownership malpractice. She talked to Jerry Jones, and that she got infected. I don't know.
Got infected.
She got infected. Like, I'm being serious. We all know LeBron can, like, he pulls. They're saying LeBron had no idea. No, he did. He's involved, like how Tom Brady's involved with the Raiders. Like, he talks to the owners. When he says something, he wants it. He's gonna get it at the Lakers.
Except for Pat Riley, because Pat Riley said, "No, this is my ship." That's why he left Miami after 3 years.
That's what. Yes. Then they talked about that. And then what happened to Miami? They they went down. Then they say the same thing when he left the Cavs the first time. They couldn't do shit. They said, "I wanted some more players." Oh, you're not gonna get me some stars? Fine. Everywhere he goes, the teams start, obviously, because it takes time to rebuild, right? Yada yada yada. But man, like, to get Luka so secretly,
yes,
and that's a face of a franchise, okay?
Correct.
And to come out and say it's because of his physicality, his weight issues, no. Then now we're hearing, oh, no, they were having some actual issues with Luka, ownership and GM, and I'm like, what? Because all I'm hearing and seeing from when they met, right, is that the players still really liked him, and whatnot. I just don't get it. And it doesn't make sense. That trade would never happen. You think that would have happened with Michael Jordan?
No.
You think Michael Jordan would have done something like that if he had that kind of power?
Well, I mean, they tried to trade Scottie Pippen multiple times, and MJ went in there and told Jerry Krause not to do it, and it didn't happen. But there was a trade on the line, and they talked about this in The Last Dance, which I've never watched an episode of The Last Dance, but they talked about that Scottie Pippen was going to be traded to Toronto for Tracy McGrady, and Jordan last minute came in and innocence blocked and said, nope, that ain't happening.
And why did he do that, though?
Because he knew he could not win without Scottie.
Okay, that's one side to look at it. The other way is I can't do it on my own. This is a team.
That too.
Like, it don't make sense. The reason why LeBron brings in Luka is not because, oh, let's create another super team. No, because you're getting old. You need to pass this quote unquote torch because you thought it was gonna be your son. You obviously have a good relationship with Luka's, like a different person.
Well,
now,
when the trade happened, and me and Mizzle have said this multiple times on this show, this trade was basically for the future, not necessarily this season
of the Lakers.
But even though right now the Lakers are currently the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, but this trade was basically made for when LeBron decides to hang them up.
But that's why you went and got Braun need to have another James on there. No.
Well, they just drafted Bronny just to appease and please LeBron. The better James Bryce will be a University of Arizona Wildcat, which means your Cougars will see him next season.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll be fine. My Cougars are, this is different. Rockets are Rockets. Cougars, Cougars. I get them mixed up sometimes because, Sharp kind of remind me of Brooks.
Dylan
And
Brooks.
Green
Oh,
is like
yes.
oozing. All that mess. But I'm just saying, if you're preparing, right, are you going to be like an owner of the Lakers? Are you going to be like, what's going on here? Why are you doing the Lakers a favor by setting them up for their next? The son is there. Your son is there. So are you about to become the next Tom Brady or something? Like you're going to have some ownership stakes into the Lakers?
I mean, he could.
Like, why do you care?
Because he's into production. That's why. That's really one of the main reasons why he came out to LA, because he likes to do documentaries and movies and production stuff. Which
But
obviously
you can do
Steph
that
Curry's.
anywhere.
True, but
With the money he has, he can do that anywhere.
True, but I mean, why not when Hollywood's right there? Makes a whole lot of sense, which I get.
I mean, but Hollywood is not. Look, Hollywood is not a part. For me, I think like sport films is totally different from Hollywood. I don't really know how much Hollywood does, like how much production and directors do. I feel like I don't know. I think it's different, right? Like Fox Sports. I know they have. How do I say this? ESPN is owned by like Warner Brothers or Disney, like the big
Disney.
like, you know what I'm saying, like the big production people.
EJ.
What did he say? What does that mean?
Oh God, we talking about LeBron.
Copy?
He wants to do this.
Copy? What? LeBron's with Diddy? Are we sure about that? Are we sure about
Well,
that?
Miss Jody, you probably did not see the Instagram live video where LeBron said, and I quote, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party," which of course that made Sean Puffy Combs all happy and cheesy and smiley, like he was like, yeah,
Wait, no.
bad boy.
Bad boy.
Well, like he's in jail, so he's got to be happy about something. It probably made his day.
Well, I mean, like Orlando Brown has said, you cannot undo what your whole receives.
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with LeBron and his son and this whole was it car accident injury thing? Oh, what? Something going on there.
When Bronny had his cardiac issue a year ago.
I think this happened in 22. It was a car accident and caused injury to the other person, and I thought it was settled, and then some things are coming up again from it. I don't know. It don't make sense. He's like, I'm denying all allegation. I don't know. No one's really talking about it, but I saw that the other day.
Interesting.
Yeah, no one seems to be really talking about it, but it seemed like that case was settled, and I'm thinking this is a money thing, which for them, if it's a money thing, it should not be a big deal. I don't know why.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Wrong sport. Here we go.
Feels weird.
Well, Saturday. Is this tournament stuff or is this regular season? No, it's regular season because North Carolina will play Duke, and then your beloved, Battle of Texas between your beloved Cougars playing the Baylor Bears.
Yes.
That will be on ESPN at 7 p.m.
And then it has to be late for no reason.
No reason.
It's a Saturday. Ain't got class tomorrow. It's in Texas. It don't make no damn freaking sense. Couldn't find the Texas Tech game tonight because it's on ESPN Plus and whatnot.
I know. Well, I don't know him personally, but I know a family member for a player that's on Texas Tech.
Well, that's a fucking random flex. Thanks, Mizzle.
I know two family members for a player on, and they're real close to this family. There's Zelly. Oh baby, here we go.
Oh, here we
Uh,
go.
you know what? Uh-huh. Harshness. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. That's all right. All
Here we
right. Cool.
go.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna have to get another beer. Am I out of beer? I'm out of beer. I'm out of beer.
She said, "I'm out of beer."
I'm out of beer. I'm out of beer. I'm in the
not out of
car.
beer.
It's 51 degrees down here. I'm in the car right now. Everyone's
So,
sleeping.
Miss Jody, what is your go-to beer? I mean, I'm not a beer drinker, but what is your go-to beer?
Man, I used to do IPAs. It would, I enjoyed a good IPA. Today though, because I do whiskey, so I can't do IPAs too. I just do Michelob Ultra. I really don't care. I'll drink a good beer. I'll drink a whatever. I won't do Bush. I won't do Bush. That's pretty stupid. That's water. I like a good Coors Light.
But you and Mizzle are beer twins because he likes Michelob Ultra.
Well, Michelob is okay. It's okay.
Pure gold.
Jody and JoJo. What are you trying to say? Dinzy. What is he trying to say, fellas? What is he trying to say?
I don't know what Zelly's trying to say.
Before he comes on stage, somebody needs to tell me any warnings with Dinzy. It's kind of late. Am I gonna get some shit from him right now?
I don't know.
I was gonna talk about the Raiders and 49ers.
Nobody wants to talk about the Niners.
Wow, Dubs. That's Dubs.
No, he's forever gonna say that.
Well, yeah, but isn't that the what they call that? Isn't that the I saw something on YouTube the other day, the rivalry that no one wants to talk about? Is that them too? Or am I tripping? Okay.
No, it's not that. It's just they used to be a yearly preseason matchup, but because our fan base like to fight each other, and then they like to fight their own, and then they like to fight their own fan base.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, the troll is entering the building.
Oh baby.
Talking about I found that link. I really don't want to know about that link. Okay, first off, EJ, fix your sound because we can't hear you.
Yeah, you're pointing, but you're not.
Can you hear me now?
Good.
Yeah, you're very.
Oh yeah, we in the building. Hey, I ain't streamed all week, so I'm due for one. I'm good. Hey, I'm good for another 3 hours. Come on.
Oh well, we ain't doing that shit.
All right, well, I'm gonna go get a beer and go to the bathroom.
Come on, we
Grab
locked
a beer,
in.
Miss Jody, come back.
I am gonna come back, but beer go right through me, y'all. I ain't got no whiskey. All right, whiskey is the real truth.
We gonna go to the second screen, and then I'm about to hop on this Call of Duty. Hey man,
I'll be right.
hey, we here. You feel me? I'm about to hijack the Mizzle and Dub show. Heard me?
You are not about to Corey Hammond this damn show.
Come on. Hey, when I put my share screen up, put me on. All right. Come on. I got my enchiladas right here. I got the food and everything.
He said he got the enchiladas. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, never mind. I was just on the stream the other day. Never mind.
Zelly, I don't like you right now.
I gotta hype down. I got some questions for Zelly. I'm about to put my cap on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about to get real.
By the way, Zelly, how was the Magic Kingdom since you was out there?
Right.
How was the happiest place on earth?
Where was he at? Disneyland?
He was. I don't know if he's still out there in Anaheim, but he was out there.
That's big. That's big lit right there, huh? Big lit.
And he's serious too. He's very serious about that.
What's that?
He's very serious.
Oh boy, I'm trying to tell you, I can go.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
he can go 3 hours. That I already know. I know.
If I had my already set up.
It was raining out there. Really? Y'all had rain in Anaheim?
Oh, we had rain out here on the West Coast. Well, I'm sorry, in California, not Vegas. Yes, we had rain.
No, it actually rained today for like 2 minutes. It spit for like 2 minutes.
I had some rain when I was on my way back the other night.
Oh, Mizzle, that's for you.
What'd he say?
Let me know where, dates, and Zelly, we need to meet up. Go have dinner,
Oh, he in the
breakfast,
Bay.
lunch, whatever. Let me know.
Oh, we going to the Bay, huh? What we about to do down there?
Love to meet up with you, Zelly. I'll find a way. I know you said Bay Area. I live more towards the Sacramento area, but I'll damn sure make sure to come meet up with you.
For your needs.
And these enchiladas hitting too, Dub. I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Enchiladas.
The enchiladas hit that spot. It's that good enchilada.
Oh, he said you were a priority. Oh my.
Okay, cousin, let me find out you big time. Okay.
No. Me and Zelly, when I came to Vegas, Zelly was doing his fireman thing when I was out there.
The Police Fire Olympics.
Yeah, this meetup has been overdue. So I understand when he say that. Appreciate you, brother. You just let me know. We'll make it happen. Even though if I got a day. Let me know. Miss Jody's back in the building. She must get the brewski.
She has her beer.
Yeah, you got the beer. Yeah, I got the beer.
What topic we on?
None of your business. I'm just kidding.
Hey.
We were thinking maybe the Raiders, maybe.
I'm not the prodigy right now. I'm EJ Wizzle. I'm good.
He's not the. Ooh.
Alter
ego in the building.
What you drinking? What you drinking?
He done changed like he's Mick Foley.
What am I drinking?
I ain't got no Jerry Jones coffee. First of all, he don't even cough.
Get some good.
Yeah, what you drinking?
Get some good. What is that? Ocean Springs. Cranberry. Cranberry mango. And hold on. Mix with a little bit of apple and grape on the rocks. Come on now. Get with me.
Wait, is there alcohol in that? That sounds like cranberry juice and water is what that sounds like. What is that?
Damn.
Grand apple is crack.
You want me to go get the bottles? Because I'll show you. I'm drinking.
Well, don't slow down.
I got time. I got time today.
Well.
Look, I ain't got my Bluetooth headset. I'll take you in the kitchen.
For what?
To show you the bottle.
I don't need to see no damn bottle. It's ocean spray. It's cranberry. It's a brand. I know what it is.
Hey, but that cran apple go hard.
Yeah.
Go hard.
Oh, yep. It's like magic, y'all.
You brought the bottle. Headset back on.
All right, here's what you do right here.
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
do that there.
Hold on. Let me turn off this background. I got the Call of Duty. Hey, if you got Call of Duty in the chat, come on.
I do that there.
All right, here we go. All right, watch this here. You feel me? Come on now.
Yep. Cran pineapple. Brought to you by Ocean Spray and
come on
Treetop.
Now. On the rocks. Come on. On the rocks. And I got the Raiders. Come on. Toast to the Raiders. You know I got the Raiders. Come on now. Hey, man, we don't do it like that.
Come on.
Oh,
Zelly.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Zelly. I got you. I'm going to have to break it down for her, huh?
Zelly going in.
Yeah.
Zelly going in hard right now, folks.
Yeah, Zelly on my type time in the night. Yeah. Me and Zelly, yeah.
Guys, I'm just, I just don't, I'm not going to say anything. I haven't heard too much about them Lions doing much, so So
enchiladas hidden.
How y'all feel about your Raiders? Since they don't want to talk about Dubs 49ers. We'll start with the Raiders.
No, Mizzle already talked about my team talking about Joey Bosa. He can get out of here with all that mess.
You don't want Joey Bosa? Hey, I'll take Joey Bosa. I don't care. I'll take him.
You fired. You're fired. You are fired.
Ooh, Lord.
Hey, I got apple juice on the rocks right now. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna say.
Hey, you can have all that apple juice on the rocks right now. I know you don't do anything else, but if you ever mention a Bosa to the Raiders right now, I will, cousin. I love you, but I will disown you as my cousin.
I'll pay for him myself. I'll pay for him myself. I give him my check right now.
Okay,
you might need that money because that contract. Do you know if he's getting paid up front first? Like how they allocate the money on that?
No, he's cut. He's a free agent.
No, I'm talking about Max. I'm talking about you gonna get a Bosa. You're gonna have to use extra outside money to pay for it because I'm not sure how they structured the extension for Crosby. Is he gonna get the big number of now, and y'all take that now, and then you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Bosa and Crosby on the same field is dangerous. Come
when
on.
he can't play a full fucking season.
Yeah, he can. He will.
Oh, that's like, oh, you know what? You could take J.R. Alexander too. You know, would you like him?
Zaire?
You could have
I'll take him.
Okay.
Because we need corner play. I'll take Zaire Alexander before I take a Bosa.
Our defense need Jesus.
And then
we don't need a Bosa.
Why don't y'all want to pick outlook? So are y'all okay with older? Are y'all keeping what's his name? Is his name Kuntz? Is his name is the
Malcolm Kuntz?
Yeah, the one that got hockey player teeth.
I don't know.
You linebacker.
Ain't no man.
Shut up, Dids.
I'm putting it to you like this. Ain't nobody worried about no Green Bay. Green Bay ain't going nowhere.
Damn.
They're gonna be the same place with us in Cancun.
We made the playoffs, sir.
Damn.
Hey, and where's y'all at after that?
That's it. Last year I picked y'all as my dark horse. This year, nope. I actually like y'all. Okay, I really do. And this year, I actually like y'all even more with Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly. Like I told you, Mizzle. What did I say, Mizzle, about Chip Kelly?
Who's Zelly team?
I said it first.
Because that's what I was trying to clown for real.
Who's what team? What you asking for?
Who?
Zelly.
He a Bronco.
What?
Well, no, wait. Detroit Lion / Bronco.
I forgot. He's a Broncos fan, brother. Oh, brother. Brother.
He's not even a Lions fan. He's a Broncos fan. You can't be both. You can like another one, but you can't be a fan of two teams. You can like one.
Hey, somebody put on the church music.
But Mizzle, what did I say about Chip Kelly? What did I say?
You called it.
I did call it. I also called Eric Bieniemy too. I said they come back.
And everybody from the 313, wave your motherfucking hands up and follow me.
So you know what's interesting to me about this Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, and Tom Brady? You know what's interesting? That Tom Brady and Pete Carroll for a second stood out. Because I said, this is the same guy who beat him in that Super Bowl. And they were willing to work together. We see where I'm going with this? And then with Chip, right? He was at Ohio. Well, before he was at Ohio. But then we got Tom Brady, who's a Michigan guy. Tom Brady don't give a fuck. Which leads to my main point. What if they do go and get Aaron Rodgers? Can Aaron Rodgers put it aside for one? He only's going to play for 1 year. You get him on a max veteran deal.
Mizzle will go blow up a Legion if that happens.
But that's why I'm doing it right now. So you got to listen, hear me out. You get the minimum like a Russell Wilson deal, right? Okay. And what if you go get Shador as well? Guess what? Aaron Rodgers won't even have to worry about it. Why? He don't have to care about mentoring, because Tom Brady's going to take care of that shit. That's exactly what Rodgers wants right now. He just wants to focus on the field and nothing else. He's going to play 1 year. That's literally it. That's easy.
Send Aaron Rodgers to the Raiders, man.
That's what I'm saying. It makes sense.
Bro, come on now. Just send him on home.
It makes sense.
For real.
But will Rodgers step aside and take his pride aside to work under Tom Brady? Will he?
Mm-hmm.
Because it don't sound like Rodgers is trying to win another ring. He just wants to go out on a good note at this point. It really does. You saw the documentary. Oh, once I got a Super Bowl, what else is going to play
You can't trust nothing a Broncos fan says, bro, at all.
Oh, so
especially if it got anything to do with the NFL, can't trust it. If it got anything to do with A7, hey, I hear you out.
Or Schefter. Don't trust Adam Schefter, bro. That guy's a liar.
Can't trust nothing a Broncos fan say anything about the NFL. You just can't trust them. You just can't.
What? But would you take Devontae Adams back?
Probably for a box of rocks, probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably okay. You could get Alan Lazard now, so you'll be fine. But Aaron Rodgers can't go nowhere without a friend. That's how his whole career started. They went there to get a tight end that hit that JUCO school, right? And they said, "Oh, I saw a nice quarterback. We gonna sign both of you."
Somebody gonna end up clipping me. I can feel it. This fool hitting. I don't care.
Clipping you.
No, we're getting DK. Thank you very
Just
much.
make sure y'all tag me.
We're getting DK.
49ers ain't getting D. Yep, Packers definitely not getting DK.
We're getting DK. We have the wide receiver debt and we have the capital to do it. If he wants a new deal, we can give him a 3-year deal. We can do that.
Man, DK gonna go. DK going to the Commanders.
No, because he would have done. No, that's why the trade came out after. After, my guy. Everyone knows DK and Bobby Wagner are like best friends. You don't think that wouldn't have happened? They would have taken DK over Debo. Straight up. That's easy.
Tyshawn Raekwon.
DK gonna take a pay cut.
Well, DK actually's never complained about his contract, y'all. He just wants someone to throw him the ball and use him right. Run him. He gonna beat any defender. He gonna muscle him. He's fast. He's big. Like, he don't mind blocking. He don't mind he will do the work. Just give him plays. Period.
He will do the work.
He will. Same thing with Cooper. Like, here's the thing with Cooper. Like, he's old. He's already done it. He understands he's not number one. He don't care about being blocking and shit and this and da. Like, he wants to play. Just use him right. That's all. Cooper Cup. I would pick up Coop, honestly. He's still used. Like, come on. I like Coop. He deserves. He wants to play. Just boom.
She wants the Cooper Cup of man.
I think he's good, y'all. He done that. I mean, why? Why not?
No, I mean he's on a 1-year proof deal. He's worth a shot. I don't disagree with that.
I don't understand the trade for him though. What value can you think you're gonna get? Like, that's got to be like a 5th round, 6th round.
Cooper Cup.
Well, you saw Debo was traded for a 5th.
Well, so let me understand this right? That deadline was for franchise tag, right? And then what is it? The what's that? July 15th is the
legal tampering.
That starts Monday. That starts next Monday, and then you can sign. Like, free agents can sign with anyone Wednesday.
Yes.
But my thing is, I understand, like, there's a pre-June some cut. You know what I'm saying? There's a June
1st cuts.
And then there's an after. So what's after? The team has to eat the cap, right? No, after they get more cap savings, right?
Something along those lines.
Yeah. So that's why that's why JR. So JR's got a 17 million freaking hit on us. So we're probably not gonna, if we release him, we're gonna release him after.
Oh yes, those June 1st cut dates. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, because I was wondering, there's a lot of players being released that do have some value, like trade, but I'm shocked about the Chiefs right now.
Yes, Joe Thuney got traded to the Chicago Bears.
Fuck the Bears, man. Didn't they already try with the line shit last time? Like,
the Bears.
Not Bears. I swear DK better not fucking go to the Bears, bro. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God.
Why would you want to go play with an inaccurate quarterback in Caleb Williams?
I don't know. Give him a line and let's see what he does if he ever learns it. I don't want him there. I just don't want him. I don't want him there. I don't want him to either.
Oh yes.
I don't think Lions have the cap.
Cooking right now.
I bet Denzi, you'll take anybody. You take anybody.
Dang, she said anybody, P. I ain't gonna take that.
I mean, the Lions need, let's be honest, y'all. St. Brown has been very quiet. I like him, but somebody got to help him. Aren't y'all getting rid of Gibbs or some shit like that?
Jahmyr Gibbs? No, they better. No, the Lions not.
No, the other what's the other guy? Why don't I know this?
Montgomery? You mean Montgomery?
Yeah, aren't they? They're gonna trade or release him or something.
Anybody but you. Hey, P, crazy. Hey, chill. He out of pocket for that.
Trust me. That's fine. We'll see how good you are after
anybody but you.
After your assistant coaches left, we'll see. Your coordinators and everything. We'll see. That's fine.
The passion is real, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not worried. It's a great division. It's great. How's your schedule looking this year? Who are you playing anyways? You got another easy schedule again or what?
Well, the schedule will not be
My
out
schedule's
until May.
Well, the opponents and who your home and aways are.
Yeah, but not the actual date.
Mine's a
Those
bitch,
will be
man.
later on.
Mine don't even need dates. It's already gonna be a bitch. Never seen something like this. It's gonna be a bitch. Yeah, well, how about you fix your own team's kneecaps first? And their jaws. And maybe their forearm. Maybe an ankle. Couple concussions. Then you should probably fix your own team first before you bite anybody else's kneecaps off.
Oh my goodness. The back and forth between the two NFC North teams, the passion is real.
Hey, yo, Zelly, how y'all think y'all gonna do this season, man? Come on, March 16th.
Should tell him. Tell him.
Asking some A7FL questions. Yes, indeed.
How y'all looking, bruh?
If you talk about the Niners, they're not looking too good at all.
No, he's asking about he's asking A7 about the Insomniacs.
We went there.
Y'all gonna three-peat?
Yes, they will.
Oh, Mizzle said they will.
I have no.
Mizzle, is that your prediction?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Come on, I need some help. Where y'all at, bruh? Come on. Oh my god.
There's your answer.
We're going for a three-peat, brother. Oh, wait. Hey, can I send that in?
That's cute. A three-peat to make it to the playoffs. We've done that like how many times? We've had a.
Oh, we talk about something else.
Why didn't you tell me?
So, yeah. Miss Jody, what we're talking about is
you talk about football that really matter.
yours truly does play by play for a 7-on-7. No pads, no pads, no football league, tackle football league called the A7FL, which here's a little logo of it. There you go, right there. And here's just a little example of what it kind of is with this little highlight right here, just to give you a little example of what A7FL is. If I can get it together, there we go.
Yeah, so just ping him with it. Yep. Or throw it straight up in the air.
High. Like that. Into the night. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. JoJo Ramsey. He is gone.
Wow. Baby. I cannot wait till we're back commentating that shit.
But yes, yours truly will be behind the mic again with Chris Vera. And hopefully the Asgardian will join us from Asgard and Scott McCorkle in the booth to bring you action. Which again, folks, it comes all the way live to you on March the 16th.
Yes.
A7FL, again, the Insomniacs going for the three-peat, looking to join the Patterson U at the table as the other three-time champion of this league, but be the first to three-peat. And to really set aside and add to their legacy of being one of the best organizations in A7 history with this amazing run that they've been on the last 2 seasons. Of course, they'll come in with a big target as you would expect. But as always, you also would expect more intensity because, like I said, the passion is real. And damn it, look at me. Look at me.
And you get a recap show every week.
At me. And yes, you do get a recap show here. You do get the A7FL recap show. And by the way, that banner was made by none other than EJ himself, who is again a part of Creative Brothers Productions.
There you go.
And also, he's got his own network, CUSN. So anything semi-pro, get with EJ Whistle. He will get you right. And just another example of what EJ has done for the show that is the Mizzle and Dub Show. you get a whiff of this.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Night Owl edition of the Mizzle and Dove Show. Yes, vote for us, vote for us. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. He is Mizzle, I am Dove, and
did y'all miss us? Because we missed you. Our apology.
Oh, and we are live.
Wow.
Wow.
Just examples of why, indeed, EJ is called the Prodigy.
Really good. I like it.
Appreciate
It
it.
says,
You feel me?
don't care if that crown's heavy, put it on my head. Of course, making a Meek Mill reference. Dear God.
Mm-hmm.
Very
'Cause
good.
you know I'm ready. I'm ready to.
Reference.
Man, that was one heck of a person to use, especially for something like that. Jesus.
Don't you already damn it.
Well.
You and your damn Diddy references, because I tell you.
Hey.
Well,
who said I was going there?
They just know you. They just know you.
Exactly.
See?
Oh, yeah.
That's with their statement.
Hey, we know what Zelly meant though. Mhm.
Yeah.
Dub.
Huh.
Yeah. Bad boy. Take that.
No, he ain't talking about that. He's talking about go back to the same
Where does he belong?
where Vince McMahon lives,
Fucking
or where
Connecticut.
his company is based out of.
Well, it's not his company no more.
Where it was based out of.
Dang, it ain't his company no more.
No,
No.
it ain't. He can't even go in the building.
He got bought out.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got
He
bought out.
cannot
Triple H bought him out?
No,
not
TKO
Triple H.
bought him
TKO.
out.
Oh wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
And they just let Triple H just keep it going, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, basically, WWE is basically technically run by The Rock. Let's be real.
He's on the board of directors.
He is pretty much running the company right now. Triple H is just making the matches and everything like that. But The Rock
Running
is
creative.
Yeah, The Rock pretty much, which is right because basically his family built WWF, if you want to be technical.
Really?
If you look at the roster, The Rock is pretty much related to damn near a good 75% plus of the roster.
Dang, that many?
Am I lined up?
The Ananoe family has a very, very long lineage in professional wrestling.
And The Rock is related to, like I said, a good 70, probably a good 75%.
Because I mean, right now his daughter is the GM of NXT.
He's already related to the Usos. He's
Yes.
related to Roman Reigns. He's
Yes.
related to Nia Jax.
Yes.
By marriage, he's Naomi.
Yes.
Hell, the list can go on.
Yeet. Yeet. Oh, and some more yeet.
No yeeting.
Well, I was cooking.
Yeet.
You was cooking. I mean, you got blasted in the forehead, didn't you?
Nah, they finally got me.
In the forehead.
In the forehead.
Yes.
In the face.
In the face.
But another friend of ours, folks. If you love music,
Uh-oh.
and if you love to party,
well,
and if you need a DJ, we do have a DJ that we can offer you. And it goes a little something like this. which of course that also coincides with Monday nights on the Jotfos TV YouTube channel, Indie Vibes, with DJ Matchsticks, the world's greatest DJ. And always remember the number one golden rule: don't tell the DJ what to play.
Oh, well.
That is rule number one.
Definitely.
And that really should be the only rule.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just how it is.
But
folks, indeed. But folks, we appreciate those that came in and hung out with us on this open forum edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. Special thanks to the Prodigy EJ Wilson for chiming in with his treetop and ocean spray, as he looks very wired right now.
He's mad focused.
He's involved in that.
He's about to go COD and go ham in it. Appreciate him. Appreciate Living Room for chiming in, and of course our favorite Texan deep in the heart of Miss Jody. We appreciate you for coming in, also, my dear. It was greatly appreciated. Special thanks to the comments, to Oos, to Corporal, to Zelly. Yes, sir.
I'm about to watch a full-length movie with my eyelids closed.
Well.
What?
Well.
He cracks himself up.
He said with his eyelids closed.
It means I'm going to bed.
Yes, the full-fledged movie will be his dreams. But we appreciate everybody. Again, don't forget the All-Pro Jotfos coming to you this upcoming Friday.
I hope it's better than the Top Gun movie.
Matter of fact, Miss Jody, since you're hating, I'm going to watch Top Gun before I go to bed.
Oh, boy.
But really not. But, just listen to the soundtrack. There you go. And then make a new one in your head.
Have you seen Top Gun Maverick, Jody? Have you seen Top Gun Maverick?
You can't watch a sequel if you didn't watch the first. That's blasphemy. You can't do it.
You did.
No.
So you did.
No.
So you did not watch Top Gun Maverick.
I will. Nope.
You're missing out.
Yeah,
no,
big
not.
time.
No.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. Nope. It didn't take my breath away.
In this foolish lovers game. But thank you everybody for chiming in on this nearly 3.5 hour edition of the Mizzle Dub Show.
I was late.
Yes, sir.
That's
yes, indeed.
Open
forum. But thank you everybody for chiming in. We will see you next time. And as always, it is 5 o'clock. Some damn where.
We gonna wake up to some news. I'm just telling y'all.
DK Metcalf to the Rams.
Nope.
With that said, folks, that deserves
probably gonna be time. So there you go. Good night.
A yeet. Good night.
The Super Dope Beatmaker does what he does.
Or good morning. Whichever one works for you.
Hinges.
The stealth in the building. Ace NFL coming to you on the 16th.
And that's
11 days from now.
Stone Cold said so.
Oh, hell yeah.
And always, check out that Mizzle and Dub show.
Merch.
And
the website. For all your Mizzle and Dub needs.
And the Super Dope
Give me my West Side.